don't know how mobile you be. Oh shit!
Yo, technology's out here taking jobs from millennials.
Taking
already,
all the
man.
jobs.
We done found some kind of clamp stand attached to the microphone arm. Where's my microphone?
See, if you had a real person.
So yeah, see, so our usual cameraman, Mr. Pons.
Don't use the technology.
Him. We don't need him no more. So.
Man, this thing can't get angles and shit.
I know.
We static in the motherfucker.
It's a good angle for me. Wouldn't you agree? All right. All right, y'all. But thank y'all for tuning in. Let us know if you can't hear us, and we'll try to rectify that real soon. We on in 1 minute, though. I'm going to hand the cameraman over to the man himself, Mr. Joseph Pons. Joseph. If you need this, you know, wait.
Keep plugging to us again. How about you?
I can't hear them. Y'all can hear him?
You see, I feel in my Louis. Tell me the truth.
What's wrong with you? You just come out here.
See, there's always that one cat that don't be working.
So this
They work now?
No. I mean, this could work. This ain't doing nothing.
This ain't doing nothing.
Are we missing the microphone? Has it always been like this?
It's always
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
They make her usually shut at. And sometimes me and you shut, I just be moving. I'm a hoe.
Now the pot to piss in, old window to throw it through. Hey, I said what? Yo, I said what's happening? What's happening, y'all? Welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK AM 1230. This is your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, and you are tuned in to the best show for millennials in New Orleans ever.
Ever.
That's right.
In
man.
life.
We sit here and talk about what interests us as millennials, as young black millennials here in the city of New Orleans. And I always keep a creative cast of colorful, cool people and crickets as my moon crickets as my co-hosts.
Little moon cricket, right? Little moon cricket.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and swing the thing over to my first moon cricket to the right. What's your name, Mooney?
I'm definitely, first of all, I'm not answering to no Mooney. I'm not doing none of that. But it's Oshun, y'all. Hey.
Hey.
I'm here. I'm fine today.
Okay.
I'm good.
You all right? You ain't all right. So I'm gonna swing this thing over to my second moon cricket to my left. And who that be?
This is that acting guy, Martin Batts Bradford.
That actor guy, Martin Bass Bradford. Good to have you in the building, man.
What up, what up?
And then who that is over there to his left?
It's Jay still over here. I'm definitely not a moon cricket.
No, you don't even know what it means.
I don't want to be a moon cricket.
Does your skin not reflect the light of the sun? Do you not wax and wane, much like
That's
the moon?
beautiful, yeah. So I guess I'm a moon cricket.
No, you
no.
don't want to.
I don't want to be confused.
Do not fall for it.
Don't you also rub your legs together whenever you want to create
No,
a song to
I
attract a
don't.
mate?
I don't
Yes.
do any of those things.
Okay, well.
No, I'm not falling for it.
Okay, well, over there in the booth. DJ Moon Cricket, what's your name?
DJ Moon.
No. See, I like how you embracing it. You gotta co-opt these terms for yourself. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, absolutely.
Mastermind, do me a favor and Google Moon Cricket.
Thank
and
you.
get back to us.
Google it.
Google it and get back
on
to
the
us.
break.
Yeah, do that, man. Well, we're back, y'all. It's episode 24. I do apologize if you were listening last week and you heard that rerun. I don't know which rerun it was. Hopefully it was one of the good ones.
I know, right?
Hopefully it's one of the good ones. But, we're back because, all this time we thought that our arch nemesis was station manager Susan Henry. Thought that we were scared of her canceling us. We didn't think about Mother Nature.
I thought it was the West Bank.
See, that's what I was getting there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Mother Nature was mad at me for making all these West Bank jokes. She was like, "Oh, really,
Yep.
really, Mr. Millennial Arsenio? Guess what? Guess what? Flood right
Got
there
you.
on your ass, right there on your ass. Ding, indeed. So we're back, yo. We got our show reinstated, and it's a pretty good one. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. I know all the millions and millions of listeners all around the universe missed us. But we had a pretty good off week. This past Thursday, we interviewed millennial mayoral candidate Hasheem Walters.
Yeah.
Right
Shout
in my
out to
living
him.
room. Yeah, we had a nice 30-minute conversation with him in my living room.
Shouts out to Hash Brown.
Hash Brown. And that was our first ever The Misbelieved Living Room session. So if you want to check that out, hear what Mr. Hasheem Walters has to say, follow us on themisbelief.podbean.com. You can check us out on iTunes because it's there already. You can even follow The Misbelief on YouTube. We have a YouTube page, and the live video stream that we did with Mr. Hasheem Walters is there already. So check it out. He had a couple of interesting things to say. There's certain rules that keep us from having him on the radio show.
Correct. Yes.
But we found a pretty awesome way to still have conversations with him that are public. So check that out, man. It's on iTunes, themisbelief.podbean.com, and it's also on YouTube. And it's still on my Facebook page, but you know what? After tonight, I'm deleting it, so you got to go to the YouTube page to watch it.
Gone.
Go.
Yeah.
And everybody should watch it on YouTube to see what kind of tie DC had on.
Yeah.
So
Would you
everybody
believe I
should
put
go.
a tie on?
Everybody should go see
That's
it.
very important.
See, I told DC, man, we should just be laid back as the living room session.
She told me not to put pants on.
I said, don't even wear no pants.
I was
You
like,
I think
feel
that's
me?
a really good idea, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like it
did.
should be a home setting.
All the way.
Right. Make
But
people
you,
feel comfortable.
Y'all know how I chill at home. I can't have Miss Latoya Cantrell coming into my living
You
room,
feel me?
coughing, wondering why I ain't got no pants on.
But DC
'Cause
was-
it's my living room. That's why.
Right.
but DC was like, man, Sheen Walters, he's always wearing a suit. He always wearing a suit, man. He ain't about to outsuit me. Even if my tie got to be representative, I'm going hard. You heard me? So I was like, all right. And then how she gonna show up with no suit?
He walks in
Nah.
a blazer with like
Nah,
a
t-shirt.
t-shirt under it.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm like, what? Yeah, I've seen him out in the street before with a 3-piece on. I'm like, how dare you? You don't take me serious. That's what it is. You don't take me serious.
I made a fruit bowl for you. I got a new picture for you.
Yeah, you know.
I
I got
saw.
the forks and the spoons out for you. You didn't say all that, but
Is
that's
it-
how I felt. But just for the suit to come through, and the suit
That's absolutely
didn't
what
come
it was.
through.
Absolutely. If y'all were watching it, man, I had made a bowl of fruit, and then I was thoughtful about it because the bowl of fruit, it was red, black, yellow, and green,
Oh, that's so wonderful.
right? So I was thoughtful about it, right? I had bought a pitcher for water because I just want to drink my water out of whatever is clean, right? But I was like, you know what? This is Hasheem Walters, possibly the new mayor of New Orleans. Let me give me a little fancy pitcher to put the water in so he can pour it into a glass. He ain't drink the water.
He was so busy talking about some good topics and good things that he wants to do and some good plans.
Yeah, he did expound
Yeah.
upon one or two topics. If you listen to that, some people think that we went a little soft on it. Some would say we went a little soft on it. We didn't push back.
as hard as we
Or
could.
you're right. We didn't push back. I won't say we didn't push back at all.
We had a little
A little pushback.
nudge.
Yeah.
A little nudge.
I don't want it to be said that I did that because he's my frat brother, or because he's young, or even because he's black.
Yeah, you don't want no bias.
No, I was trying to be unbiased and let him expound upon his platform, and also it was my first one.
Right?
Right.
Correct.
But we look forward to. We got a couple more lined up. So man, stay tuned to my Facebook Live, to our YouTube page,
Right.
to our Podbean.
Right.
Yeah, check us out because we doing
And
some.
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Please.
Subscribe to
Yeah,
the
don't
video.
forget, if you subscribe, get us to that 100. We sending out wonderful, wonderful Misbelief
Right,
pins.
look how our brand is expanding. We got lapel pins, right? So you want to get you a Misbelief lapel pin with our logo, subscribe on YouTube and then send us an email. Get you one. It's that easy.
Yeah.
Get one on you.
Get one on you.
Go on, get one on you. So Jay Steele,
Hey.
how was
what's up?
it? If y'all listening, Miss Jay Steele, excuse me, Jay Steele. She's an actress.
Yeah.
She's appeared in some things recently. I ain't gonna read your resume. They should know.
You should
But,
know. Google me.
Google her. She probably got an IMDb page with things on it.
I do.
So you just came back from somewhere.
I literally just got back in from Atlanta.
Nice.
I got a call from my agent. This was earlier in the week, and I found out that I got booked on a show that I can't say the name of yet.
You won't have to.
But it's a really big show.
Is it?
On a major network.
Ooh.
And it came out of nowhere because, like, I'm sure as y'all know, in any other actor, like, it's a hustle. Like, you're constantly auditioning. So if it comes, it comes. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But this was, like, a big one. And it came out of nowhere. It was an amazing experience. And I got to work with two really big people.
Okay.
Did a little photo shoot down there. It was good. So
You glowing on
really
I mean, you showed up to the city glowing. Now,
I
so
am.
I want to question you saying it came out of nowhere, because my first instinct is to disagree with that. I think that you work, it came out of your whole work and dedication, putting good energy out into the universe.
Right.
But what do you mean by came out of nowhere? Was it a surprise? Did you not audition for this one, or what happened?
Well, I'm new to this agency. I've only been with them since February.
Okay.
But since day 3 of being with her, I've had at least 2 auditions a week, nonstop with this lady.
Nice.
So when I say that, I mean like I hoped that something was coming, but I didn't expect it because you're constantly auditioning. You don't expect, and then especially this one because it was like a month ago I auditioned for it and I forgot about it. So
We're gonna be looking forward to that. When you can tell us what it is, we're gonna be there. You heard me?
Yeah.
Nice. What time is it?
Yeah, I'm 7:08.
7:08. Oh, sure.
I have some questions though for my fellow actors in the building.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you have an agent, does the agent come to you or do you go to them?
Okay.
Is it like
to find one?
yeah, to find an agent? Do you like? Is it like an audition process you have to do for them, or do they come and scout you?
Wait.
Well, we all can, because I mean,
Yeah.
it
Y'all be
happens different ways. Like, for instance, Mr. Anthony Bean, he sometimes has agents come to visit the kids at the camp. And then sometimes some of those kids have, from that meeting, gotten signed with an agency. So often, it happens that easily. You know, that's like one of them Hollywood stories. The agent discovered me pumping gas at the Easy Serve. But honestly, you know, working actors who are serious about this and know that's what they want, they submit for it. You know, you find out, you do your research and find out who's who, and how to submit, and you prepare a submission, whatever that may be at the time, and yeah, you get this work.
Yeah, it depends on the agency. Like, some people take submissions. Sometimes they have like certain months that they're gonna take submissions, and then certain times that they don't. Sometimes it's a reference or whatever. Somebody might know somebody, like, look, you better take a look at this person. And if you have sometimes it depends, because sometimes you can have a resume full of things that you've been doing on your own. Sometimes they could just like the fact that you have a reel, or they might just like your look, or you might just fit on their roster. Because a lot of times they're building a squad, so they're looking at, okay, what do I have, what don't I have? Does this person fit in my squad, in my roster, in a manner that I can make me some money? Because if you're not making money, they ain't making money.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, whether it's through submission, through referral, through blind submission, through reference, what have you, you know what I mean? They trying to get the best that they can get. And at times it's not even always about like your talent. At times it's just about, man, they might just like you.
Right.
You feel me? And something about you is marketable, and they feel like we can do some things.
So that leads me to my next question. Say, for instance, if you had a friend who, you know, needs an agent, would you recommend your friend to an agent? Or, okay, say, for instance, if you and your friend are almost like that, you guys look alike, you usually audition for the same characters, would you recommend that friend to your agent?
The same agent? I wouldn't.
That's not a good idea.
Right.
They might not even take them because they already
they
have you.
So they don't really need anybody else that looks.
So agents usually want diversity so they can market their different clients too.
I mean, and at times they already have a couple of you.
Right.
In a way, because I got 2 partners that us 2 are usually always auditioning, and we part of the same agency. That you'll go there, and sometimes you'll see completely different, or sometimes you might see like 5 of you, and that mess with your head. You be like, oh snap, I'm feeling like I'm on a conveyor. But like the line, like it's Walmart, and there's a bulk of me in the back, and it's just like whoop de whoop, and that could just mess with you. But you know, you can't let it get in your head because it's really only one of you, and that's the thing that's gonna stand out to the agent as well.
You heard that?
Right. So go for it. Make that happen.
Yes, indeed, man. That was a little wisdom he dropped on us real quick. Mastermind, how was your week, man?
It was pretty good. A little fat.
I don't know.
I need you to
You talking like that, and then you gonna say what?
When you say things like that, you can say there was some precipitation happening.
I don't know.
You know, but come on, Brad. Inappropriate. Listen, the rain canceled us. Now we're finna get canceled again because you want to just be sexual and mannish. Okay.
That man was just being natural.
That's what New Edition said. That's what New Edition said. Yeah.
I just had to seem like, man, it was raining so much, like, ended somehow. Most R&B videos in the 90s happened in the rain, right? So I'm going
on the desert.
Well, or the desert.
Right.
When both of them feel like New Orleans this past week, right?
Yes.
But I was walking to take my garbage to the dumpster, and that rain came. And I was like, you know what? I might as well just live out my dreams real quick. And I just bust out with a good old Boyz II Men number. Hope nobody saw it.
Please tell me you recorded this.
No. I have so many moments that are just for me.
Please tell me you were wearing a white half-button shirt.
It was the reason I felt the spirit because it was a white V-neck. It was a deep cut V-neck.
Okay, like Mike.
Right. So then I started, like, I saw my nipples coming through the shirt. I was like, oh, this is gonna be sexy.
that's
This is gonna be
beautiful.
sick. Let me go R&B mode on her.
Oh,
and I did. It happened.
It's like if
With the
Dirty
garbage bag still in my hand.
if Dirty Diana happened in New
It
Orleans.
was so dirty.
Literally.
So it was filthy Diana.
Filthy Diana.
Filthy Felicia. By the way, Mastermind, you got a song queued up for us? I hope it's one of our new joints, man. What you got? What you got queued up? What's coming? Hyphy. I love this dude, man. I love his sound.
I'm giving it to Mastermind because he said I'm happy we have new music. Finally.
Yeah, true that, man. Because
Hit that finally hard.
Yeah,
No
finally.
shade.
But that was real because guess what? If you we don't play commercials here on the Misbelief Radio Show. So if you're a local recording artist and you want your music, your local independent, especially independent recording artist, you want your music played here on the Misbelief Radio Show, send it to me at themisbelief@gmail.com and we'll put you on a playlist just that easy, whether I like it or not. We'll put you on the
don't be
playlist.
scared, y'all. Send your music.
Send your music. And we don't play commercials, but we do drops. So if you're interested in sponsoring one of our segments, also contact us at themisbelief@gmail.com and we'll have that conversation. In the meantime, y'all stay tuned. We got, what's it called? By Hyphy? Straighten It Out by Hyphy Gallivan, man. It's the Misbelief Radio Show. Don't get nothing on you.
So DC,
All right, Hyphy, what's up?
when you was cutting that flood Saturday, did you ever wonder, as you was holding on that piece of debris, about those swimming lessons that you could have taken at the Y?
Oh, here
While
he
you
go.
playing.
He go about his life as a lifeguard, Jesus. That's the story you should have told how we got stuck in that damn flood.
Yeah, well, I forgot about the flood. I don't know how. But I mean, yeah, no, I wasn't worried about classes at the Y. I'm a lifeguard. I taught classes to people like her.
No one of them kids still holding on to the debris.
Pieces of debris.
Hey, what's up, Roxy Wilson? How you doing?
Hey, Roxy.
We got Ricardo Butler. How you doing, brother?
Oh, what up? I
Shouts
was
out to Roxy.
I was in Afghanistan with Ricardo Butler. No, I'm sorry. I think that's the wrong Ricardo Butler.
What up, Chris Owens? What's up? What's up?
Oh, it is. Yeah,
What up?
Dawkins. What's his name?
Dog, boy?
Wow.
Ricardo Dawkins. What's his
Oh.
name? Dawkins.
Oh, he said darkness.
Well, you know, because he was in the service, everybody wouldn't had to patch their last name on. They went by their last name, so I knew him as Dawkins. But yeah, Ricardo, what's up, my man? I see you doing your things wherever you be at.
We got that boy Jae Hernandez. We got Colette Bazille.
Hey, yo.
Colette is almost
What up, Gian Francisco?
What up, G?
Smith. Liz Torrey, Paul D'Angelo Best, Chris Shaw Perry. What up, Chris Shaw?
What up, Chrissy?
Chrissy.
Man, Chrissy did her thing at the Jazz Market and at the Blazing Worship.
What up? We got Megan Fulton. Our black friend Paul is in the building.
What up, Paul?
Our black friend Paul.
Our black friend Paul.
Arthur Frank, how you doing? What up, LG Saint? What up, Jay Linus? What's up, Tyler Hall?
Hey, yo.
Apuro Nair.
Be a smoke, man,
Hey,
bro.
what's up, Chef
Hyphy,
Kelly?
Hyphy, if you watching,
Daryl McDonald. What up, brother?
Darian is his name.
Hi, everybody. This is for Instagram.
What's up, IG?
Hi,
We should know.
No, shout out
Whoa.
to
Hey.
Shout out to Kalane.
We in this
How
thing.
y'all doing?
And I finally got it cool.
FB.
I know. Y'all should be friends.
Chef Kelly told you, Jay, still that we should know
Sure.
about one of the answers, I guess. I can't remember. Martin, she gave you the punches. I guess that's the
Hey,
fist.
Chef.
D's Blanco. DC, what up, boyfriend? Casey Rooney, Chef Oshun, what's up? What's up? Hey, Bobby Ray, what up? Joshua James, Angela Johnson, Desiree Cook, Brian Bagneris. I hope I said your name right, baby. If I don't, please hold it to my head, not to my heart.
Right.
What up, Charles Williams, Nicole, who that? Dougie, Dougie, I don't know, brother. I mean, I don't know.
We
sister,
just love
I don't know.
all y'all.
Right.
While y'all sitting here, while y'all sitting here, we on break from actually talking. I need everybody, all of you. You can definitely right now go to our YouTube channels. Don't forget, like, subscribe. We're really gonna sing y'all something. Y'all gotta send us a screenshot.
And hey, y'all, while y'all watching, call in live when we on live on the air.
Right.
Talk to us.
Come
I
talk.
think somebody called them, but we didn't answer. 'Cause I saw this thing light up, but whatever.
Annie Sissipees, how you doing? Darren L. Harris, what up, brother? Mike Fletch.
Hey, y'all.
Deuce, what up, boy?
Hey.
What up, Martin? He joined in.
I don't know
What's
y'all.
up? Super that. Jermaine Johnson. Tamika Jackson.
Hey,
The
girl.
number is 260-9265. Wait till after our songs play and then call, because we not gonna be able to talk to you right now. But Joseph gonna give y'all the number.
The number is 504-260-9265. And hit us up online at www.wbok1230am.com. And look up for the app, where you can find us at the WBOK app, allowed everywhere, and it's free.
And it's free.
Take us anywhere you want to go.
Everywhere we going.
We got your boy Brian Eaglin in the back. Just came from doing the first, well, not the first, but the 48-hour film festival.
The first 48? You was doing the first 48?
Yeah, be on the lookout for that.
Brian? You got secrets? Are you sure?
Oh,
Is your
man.
name Brian?
Maybe not.
Deuce, are you serious?
God.
Wait, no,
That boy-
it hasn't. Now, Deuce, you gonna make me check my phone. I don't think that app been removed from the App Store now.
Boy, they removed the WBOK app. That'd be hilarious.
It was, you couldn't find it at one point, though.
Hold on, y'all.
Something happened to it.
Hold on.
I don't know if it's there.
Well, you know the flood came.
It probably
Yeah,
washed
the
it.
flood.
You washed the app away.
Baptized it. Were you sick, boy?
Ah, son, I freaking got a crook in my neck that's killing me.
You want some aspirin?
Does that work for that?
I mean, it's inflammation. It'll help.
I'll take it.
Well, Deuce, I think you might be right, my G, because I can't find it.
You can't find it?
Mm.
It's
I think
lost.
It's gone.
Well, whoever has the app is a limited edition.
Drugs.
I mean,
It was a limited edition.
One time
it's one time only. We tried to give y'all the
That's how
end.
special we are.
The plug, we was the plug, but then nobody didn't download it, and then
We won't get it back on there.
I don't know what to
It's
tell
on
y'all.
temporary leave.
Right, it might be ill,
It's on a hiatus.
Right. It's on a vacation. We're giving it some sick day.
but that's okay. Will, you listening with us? You know, it's okay. You don't have to.
We're on the best apps on right now, the Facebook Live
I
app.
know you can come Facebook Live with us.
Oshun got the shades on.
Mary Jane.
I know. I see.
Mary J,
Yeah.
can you do her dance?
No.
Get it comfortable in this
I don't
desert.
think it always changes though, right?
Kinda.
Like, Mary
There's
Jane
some key
dance
moves.
is never the same
It's pretty
dance.
consistent though, but she does change
It's like
it.
seizure,
Yeah,
shake,
it
shake,
is.
shake, leg, shake, shake,
What
shake.
dude's talking about it? Keep on popping up. He commenting.
He's saying that he was trying to get the
Videos
app,
way better. Because the apps sound better than the radio. I keep
Right.
saying that.
but
There ain't no
we
more
can't-
app.
But
we
yeah,
can't
it sounds
find it in
like the
the
radio
yeah.
app gone.
App trap.
Ain't no app, bitch.
Pillows have a purpose.
Right, man. That was some good misbelief punch I just had, y'all. We on Facebook Live. We can say that.
Yeah, we can. Is it frozen?
No.
Oh,
no
it's
he
just regular.
didn't make it slushy this time.
Oh, I see it.
Follow me, camera. Kid camera of the side. This is what we got right here. Sipping on a little bit of that misbelief punch. Made by yours truly. What up, Kegala? It's the Kegala.
Yeah, it's really inspiring. Hi, Facebook.
Tell them who you are.
I'm Kalena, intern, Joseph's assistant.
We already know who this 1997 R&B group starter, last member of Mint Condition. You already know what this brother is.
Brian Eaglin, man.
And we're going to give you a quick sneak peek of who this person is right here coming on air with us today.
Hello.
The lovable, the kissable, the huggable, the touchable, the
I love these
smokeable,
words.
oh so beautiful
Thank
Jae Harmonee.
Hello.
Wait, clap, 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 clap.
Clap.
That was me clapping.
Oh,
like,
that was you clapping. All right.
we are about to. Oh, just tell who you are a little bit.
Oh, I'm Jae Harmonee. You know, I come from the West Bank. You dig the best bank.
Oh, so
We don't get a lot of love. You heard me.
You might not get a lot of love on this show for that.
But that's messed up. So.
But it's gonna be love for you. But it'll be a lot of love for the West.
Yeah. Don't do me that. See what I mean? See how y'all do the West Bank?
Don't start that shit. Hello there. Camera, you're back.
No, come on, no, Karen, where you going?
We only know because we got to say who was on the show this week. And
Who is on the show?
Vitamin Q and Jae Harmonee.
Oh, Vitamin Q coming.
Uh-huh. So we can, this segment, we got some to talk about.
What you talking about?
Huh? Something that's not what's going on or something.
You can talk about the flood.
For 5 minutes.
How we got stuck in the flood. Revamp it. Make it happen.
Well, you can make fun about how the pumps weren't working.
Huh?
If you can make fun about the pumps that weren't working.
Make fun of it?
Yeah, well, like, talking about, like, what's going on, Sewage and Water Board? Or something.
How they kept lying. And it was like, it was 1 pump, and then it was 4, and it was
How do we
16.
5.
And then it was 7.
4. You can tell them how Jesus lifted our car up out the water.
What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the Miss Believe Radio Show on WBOK AM 1230. That was Eggs Over Easy by Tank and the Bangers. And before I real quick, let me say something before I introduce everybody. The last time we played that song on this show, I left here and went to set up for my Blazing Worship. And the keyboardist / sometimes bass player for Tank and the Bangers was there at the space. And they was just on break from their tour, right? And I was giving them all types of love. Like, I miss y'all. I'm so proud of y'all, man. We just played Eggs Over Easy on the radio show. Like, just played it a few minutes ago. He was like, man, thank you so much. You know what? You want to hear the original version of that song? He pulled out his phone and let me hear this version with just Tank and some guy. He was playing some string instrument. It wasn't a guitar, but like it was, because it was that guy's idea apparently. And Tank wrote it to. So anyway, he let me hear that, and then the next version before the album version. So like, I love them people. They were here on Thursday on the Blueprint, I believe. It's a Thursday night show at 7 with some more millennials. So check them out. But yeah, man, that was Eggs Over Easy, and this is the Miss Believe Radio Show. That was a quick little anecdote about that song, that band that I love so much. I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, and who's this to my right side?
Hi, everybody. It's the one and only me, Oshun. Yay!
And my left-hand man?
It's that actor guy, Mr. Bats.
And the left-hand ma'am?
Hey, baby, it's J still.
And over in the booth?
It's Mastermind, you know.
Are you holding the button open?
Am I holding the button?
The microphone button?
Yeah, because if I bring it down, it's going to start making all that feedback
Oh.
that nobody wants to hear.
I thought I still hear it. No?
You hold that button open so when it goes down, no feedback comes up.
This is very inappropriate.
I know. I feel like I'm caught in the middle of
I
some
know.
weird thing. And yeah.
Welcome.
So, man, we got a pretty good show for y'all this week. So we have controversial, intriguing blogger, the Vitamin Q. He's going to stop by and have a conversation with us a little later. I was trying to find adjectives to describe him that didn't give away too much, that didn't like make it seem like I felt like I liked him or didn't like him. So what's some adjectives you would use for Vitamin Q? I use intriguing and controversial.
Jovial.
Immaculate.
Interesting.
You say what?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, outspoken. He's got a lot of opinions, ideas. He's got a big platform where people actually listen to it. So that's we're gonna talk some more about that when he gets here, man. He's got a whole community, as he calls them, which is pretty cool, man. He was able to cultivate a following, just like Beyonce got the Beehive and whatnot. I was thinking about starting the Paulettes. But I didn't think that was going to get
Shout out to my auntie.
Yeah, bro. I don't think I want to be called a Paulette.
I just picture like a group of like a bunch of
Like,
aunties.
what would we
Well,
call our
shout out to
family?
all the well, actually, I wouldn't mind
The
if it was just- if it was
misbelievers.
just
The
all a whole
misbelievers is our
bunch of Auntie Paulettes just following me around. I would love that. That would.
Yeah, you just got the TeeTee's parade. It's gonna be you and the TeeTee's. None but DC and the TeeTee's. Well, you.
DC Paul and the Auntie Paulettes. I love it.
I mean, no, you playing, but it makes sense, dog. He the mama stealer.
Right,
Everybody,
yeah.
mama love him for whatever reason.
No, bro.
And he
I know.
gets away with murder.
What for whatever reason?
I don't know for whatever reason.
He get away with murder.
He the mama stealer. Keep DC away from your mamas and your TeeTee's.
And your grandmas. Ooh, Lord.
Wait.
Listen.
Mamas and TeeTe's, grandmas. Oh my!
You got me wrong. Okay, you can hold on to your grandma, but your TeeTee and your mama. Hey. She probably like me. Hey, TeeTee. Oh, but also, man, up first before Vitamin Q, we have local vocalist Jae Harmonee. I met this young lady at the Jazz Market several weeks ago. She's got a very distinct voice for the New Orleans music scene, and she's dropping off some songs. She's gonna do a performance for us over there in the hallway, and we're gonna talk about just her sound, who she's working with, what she's doing, what she got coming up. It's gonna be a pretty good show, if I must say so myself.
Pretty good.
But before we go on, man, I wanna encourage y'all to do follow us because we're a podcast. Follow us at themisbelief.podbean.com. But also check out all our other favorite podcasts that we like. Number one, the Fly with Bats podcast.
Fly with Bats podcast.
That's available on iTunes and wherever else you get podcasts from. Mainly just iTunes. But wherever else you get your podcasts from.
Google Play, all that.
Man. But our sister podcast, Triliterate. What's happening, Triliterate?
Hey, y'all, hey.
We like them.
See, Fly with Bats is the brother, Triliterate is the sister.
Yeah, we take that.
And there's always yapping. A
Oh,
bunch of
always
yampness.
yapping.
A bunch of yampness.
I got my homeboy Kamari Stevens and Brandon Philly with the Black Guys Next Door.
Yup.
They cool.
Our people, L Dub and Marty Edwards with the Your 30 podcast.
Representing for the ladies, we got Roxy's Way.
Hey, Roxy, my favorite.
And
Video.
Shotgun
Shout out to
Grill.
them.
Right, with Miss Amina DeSille, Shotgun Grill. And then my homie Kyle Smith does the Metal Hand of God. He hosts an open mic comedy show I think it's every Friday at Babylon Sports Bar in Metairie, called the Metal Hand of God Open Mic Comedy Show. And also has a podcast called the Metal Hand of God.
And 102.9 is Jay Skills and my dude, Poetess Carl, got the We'll Figure This Out podcast. So it's a lot of black millennial podcasts sprouting up around the city,
Yeah, here in
man.
the city,
They're popping
we're
up
doing it,
quickly,
you know?
too.
The new platform, the podcast platform, is for millennials apparently. So we was gonna talk about that flood, right? You know, like we went through it. I was caught in it. I almost lost my little fin dog for a moment.
Listen, that was scary.
But I mean, I want to skip that and talk about the pumps. I mean, when it was talking about, at first it came out that 1 or 2 pumps wasn't working. Then it was like 4 or 5. Then it was 6 and a possible, like they was playing spades. I'm like, come on,
Right.
you got to come up. Somebody got to be held accountable for it.
Now we're up to 16.
And then
They ran a dog on it if it was a hand of spades. That's 16 plus the 3 books because you reneged.
Right,
Nah,
right,
that's 16
right,
books.
right.
Game
Right.
over. That's what that was. Game over on the city.
But you know what? We were watching that meeting when they had the special meeting with Sewage and Water Board. We were watching it.
Wait. With who?
Sewage and Water Board.
I think it's Sewerage.
Sewage and Water
So
Board.
people were saying
Let's-
surgeon water boy. I was like, oh, is it the whole surgeon
Not
water?
Sewerage.
Is it the whole surgeon water boy? That's awesome. But sewerage,
Sewage and Water Board.
sewerage.
So, listen.
I thought it was sewage, man.
That's what I'm saying.
No, man, they whole
No,
thing
it
is
is
sewerage.
sewage.
It's not sewerage.
Sewer-
It
No,
depends,
like
it depends on who you
sewage.
talk to, I
I think
guess.
they called the company called Sewerage.
No,
Where do you
that's
get
not.
sewerage
No,
from?
Nah, I
Making
knew-
it up.
See, they
Go ahead, but what were you saying?
what's funny is they got both. Like, see, there's
Oh man!
See, New Orleans don't know what they doing.
But see, the actual website. Okay, that's a whole talking point in itself.
Right, right.
See, that's
The
the problem right
website,
there.
the SWB in the website says sewerage, but all these other things.
but the
say
word
sewage.
is
Sewage.
actually sewage. So somebody didn't.
Is sewerage not a word?
Sewage?
Man,
I don't know.
bet you
I don't
never-
think that's
so-
a word.
Maybe
so
maybe
apparently-
sewerage has specifically something to do with sewers.
Yeah,
Because I know
Right.
sewage is trash
Or
though.
maybe
Yeah, I
it's the
think it's
edge
I
of
think
the
it's
sewer.
the unless
Sewerage.
whoever started this company went to New Orleans public school and they just make up words like we tend to do, and that's a thing. They
Or
start-
maybe that's the West Bank spelling.
Oh,
Oh man.
Oh.
shade.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good topic.
So we were sitting there.
Sewerage
Right.
is a word. It's the provision of drainage by sewers.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
well,
sewerage
it's
is the ridge of it.
So I
I
guess
just brought that up because I saw somebody made a joke about it on Facebook. They was like, "Listen, it is not surgeon water boy. It also ain't this or that." I was like, "What is it actually?" I never knew.
well,
Right.
some people know and some
Sewage.
people don't. Because when you
Sewage.
Google it, they still got sewage
I know.
and sewerage. We don't know.
We don't know.
Tomato.
We were watching the city council meeting because all of us couldn't go down there, so we were watching it on our computers. And you know the reaction that they had when they said O.J. Simpson was not guilty? That's how we were when they said them 14 pumps wasn't working. And then that man, one of the men got up there and said, I live by the pump, I walked to it, they didn't turn the pumps on until 9 o'clock. Everybody in my office went, you would have thought somebody had got shot. It was all everybody just jumped out of their seats. It was a moment.
Yeah, man.
You live by that pump, you die by that pump.
Literally.
That's
Literally.
Bad boys for life.
Literally. Then they had another man who worked for Sewage and Water Board who actually operates the pumps. And he got up there and he was telling all the tea. Brother wanted to tell it all. Everybody. He was like, they knew we were understaffed.
Oh.
They knew the pumps was broken.
Oh.
They knew that we
Who
went-
knew? Everybody knew.
But
huh?
yeah,
from the top down.
No, because he said the
Oh.
way they operate is they can't do anything unless the head man who got who's gonna retire, we can talk about that later, who they don't do anything without his approval, so it has to go up the chain of command, and he knew that all of this was happening.
So my question is this: so what was up with we got an alert at 3 o'clock in the morning saying that several of the pumps were not working, but then we hear something about a fire.
I know.
That conveniently happened on the day.
That fire was just like the fire that happened at the buttermilk drop on the Legion Fields. It was just so,
exactly.
It was so convenient.
And just like the fire that happened in Mackenzie's.
Right.
Oh man, but the pump.
It's
That's
very
fire, huh?
right. So when you talk about
why?
fire,
Because listen, how the pump gonna catch on fire? It wasn't because it was overworking and overheating, right?
Because it only
catch on fire.
It only had
too much oil in the pump
that was operating.
Exactly.
So there's no way that could have.
Man, they said the pump's 119 years old, but still kind of modeled after the Dutch pump system.
Yep.
But still 119 years old. I mean, it's time to revisit it.
But and then they have
the Dutch. They talking about the Dutch cigarello.
That's what
They ain't talking
about passing that Dutch. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they ain't talking about the Dutch.
Oh no, you're not.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This so far is my favorite segment of the episode. This is here's going in, man. We having a good time.
Oh my God.
Yo, we're gonna take a break and play a song or two. But when we come back, we're gonna chat with Jae Harmonee. Mastermind. My brother, man, what you got coming up, brother?
I got one that's called Recess. Another one.
Thank you so much, Quentin Hakeem. He actually handed me his single in my hand, like a CD at the Jazz Market. I had to respect that, so but check this out, man. Recess by Quentin Hakeem. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show, and don't get none on you. I like this song too.
So, Jae Harmonee's from the West Bank.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh,
That's gonna be a
wow.
good talking point. Tell her come on there. Oh wait, did we set up the speaker in the
All right.
Hey.
We got Josh Kegala,
Josh.
Erica Michelle Coleman. How you
Josh.
doing? Darren told us to have a great one. We're making an impact, and he's gonna be talking to us later about some sponsorship, giving us some coins.
What up, Darren?
We need all the coinage we can
All
get.
the coins.
Lindsay Lumbaugh, how you doing, baby? Carrie Landis, Walton. I hope I said your name right.
Lindsay worked in the music industry. I think for one of these records.
That's Aunt Shelly daughter?
Hey, we need to see what's up with the phone. Shep was trying to get through on the phone. She couldn't get through. Toriano Turner.
Hello, guys.
Hi, Paulie.
In the chat.
That boy Deuce talking about how he was on the Flower Bats podcast. Hey, he was on that for side A. Check that out for number 33? Or was that 33 for the Flower Bats podcast? Deuce is on?
33.
Side A.
Deuce on that there. Deuce and Jay Still.
We got Larry Everidge, Bryce Kendall Duplessis, Shanice Nice Cooper or Nisi.
Very interesting.
Uh-oh, you giving it a
I've
listen?
been
God,
catching
Hannah.
up. That's
Oh.
all I can say for right now.
Yes.
You know what's
Listen
up?
to that Flower Bats podcast.
I was
you.
like, y'all not gonna sit here and be talking about this thing without me. So I started giving it a listen, and it is very, very interesting. Y'all dynamic, I like it.
Yes.
That's good.
I like it a lot.
See, we got endorsement.
I like
Listen
it a
to
lot.
the Fly with Bats podcast.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
You hear that, Irene Monique? How you doing, baby? And Guy Hanna and Thaddeus Richardson.
And all y'all people.
But your name
on
is
there.
Thaddeus. That's a strong name, Thaddeus.
Biblical.
I mean, it's so. I always thought it was a strong name, Thaddeus, like Bruce.
Oh, you mean because Bruce is a hard name to you?
Yeah,
All
Thaddeus,
right.
Bruce, Polonius. I don't know.
What's Kelly Rowland's son name?
Hero.
Titus or something?
Titus.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Titus.
Titus.
No, Hero
Titus.
is
Titus.
Cree Summers' daughter.
Oh.
And Hero Peregrine.
Look at
I
that,
named my
child.
daughter Hero. That's that Shakespearean shit.
Yeah.
What you do about nothing?
Colette dropped some tea on us and said, I had a Lyft driver who told me that her friend works on the inside of the sewage and waterworks pumps and said there wasn't really no fire.
I tell you.
Okay.
And I don't think it was either, baby.
I don't think so either.
You don't think it was no fire?
I think it was a cover up.
I don't think it was no fire.
I think it was a cover
I mean, how can a water pump place turn on fire, huh?
Y'all can't put it out?
Really?
You tell me y'all can't put that fire out, though.
Oh
But
my
the
God.
trip part about it is there's no way that Broad Street should flood.
No, not at all. But you know,
in the summer all my life,
All my life.
and Broad Street has never flooded.
That's how you know something's wrong.
Right, and
Uh-uh.
the Broad Street Theater is right here, and the pump is right there. Like
Right.
they
right there on
can
AP2, right?
and touch it. No, not even the one right there by
Right
Whole Foods.
there.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
So
By
you
the
could-
Whole Foods.
And it's
passed
been
up
pumping.
everywhere.
Yep, it's not been pumping.
That man said they ain't been working. They ain't paid me enough to keep my mouth shut this long.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he
I
was
had enough.
ready, and I was like this. Get him, brother. Yes, victory.
You said Hippo can't put it with a picture and it is like this is tea for everyone. Yeah.
Right.
You get a cup, you get a cup.
Baby, he went to saying that he know we understaffed. He know the pump's not working. He know that. And then, let me tell y'all
I know I'm
this.
getting fired after this.
Right. What's
Right.
the
I mean, all these
name?
people resigned.
But let me tell you about that resignation. They let him resign because if they fire him, he can't get his pension. He's
Yeah.
gonna get $175,000 a year in pension.
I heard about that.
You,
The
hey, guy in charge.
the head guy in Sewage and Water Board, $175,000.
See, when you're the
With that
HNIC,
Lipton. Let's go.
$175,000 in pension he's receiving every year.
Oh,
Now, the mayor can fire him and he cannot get that pension, but he's not gonna do that because that's his homeboy.
Right.
Because he appointed him in that position.
Of course,
It's
of
a
course.
shame that people could do that type of
Hey, politics and friendship, especially in this city, go hand.
Politics is a shame.
Mhm.
Now,
know.
you know, that's my family business politics, so I ain't gonna really.
See, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. See, it's funny in New Orleans because money talks, and so does bullshit in New Orleans.
Right.
It does.
And both of them
Correct.
walk too.
Correct.
In New Orleans, bullshit walking out here.
But when they told me that man was gonna get $175,000 after you knew these pumps wasn't working, come
Right.
on,
Like, what were
guys.
you doing? You
Like,
collect the pension on something that you didn't even
You
really do
collect the
your
pension
job.
on somebody's car, somebody Buick.
Right.
That's somebody's Buick.
Right.
You need to buy somebody open work for them people that call. Like,
Hey, we're gonna shout out Madani Graves one time right quick.
Well, Madani coming? He ain't coming?
I don't know, Madani, are you coming?
bring your muscle chest ass.
Tell him to come to the side door.
No, that boy coming in with it.
And Quentin Hakeem commented, do you know his song is playing?
Yeah, he said, yeah, that recess.
Yeah, Quentin, thank you for giving it to me, man. Oh, wait, the side door not open. I didn't mean to say that.
He announced it. He didn't mean to say it.
When the lights get dark on the Facebook Live, y'all know why. Dana Bossier.
Dana?
Well, I want to say that's right. Brandy Kilborn.
I went to Noka.
Quentin Hakeem, hashtag my name is my name.
Yep.
Name is my name too.
There you go. The levees broke. Chef Kelly said the levees broke on Broad Street.
No, it looked like it, Chef. That's what it looked like.
We got Samaj, Brianna Warden, Trisha D. Harris, Roshana Ison. Rosanna. Hey, Trisha said, hey, turn up that Quentin Hakeem.
It just went off. That's
Just went off.
Oh, sorry, Trisha. We got to turn up this next song.
They also saying
Did
that.
you ring him?
Oh,
I never heard this. Who is this?
yeah, for real.
DJ Mastermind.
No,
That the same song?
this
Because
is.
I know Quentin Hakeem song is featuring somebody. Trishelle or Quentin? Who's this? Is that the same song?
It is nice.
They're saying we can't find the WBOK app.
Daniel Green. Oh,
Who said that?
It just
Everybody, we looked for it.
hello, mother. This is my mother, Ann Bates Smith on this thing.
Right.
Oh, really?
And she said Joseph, and next to her she put Daniel Greens.
What?
What? Your mama?
Yeah.
Oh, that means she gonna whip you.
Yeah. I wasn't cussing, that was y'all cussing.
Get her. Get her.
I don't use profane words.
Fuck profane words.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Shit.
Fuck.
By the way, get
Mom,
all
we
your-
are not live.
Get all your fucks and shits out before we get back on the air because you can't. But so on the Facebook Live.
Shit.
You have to start
Look at
recording.
this shit, bitches. Say shit, bitch.
Oh, man. It's a damn shame you can't
Angela's heard all those words.
I know.
Angela heard all those
1
words.
minute?
That's what all those
1
words.
minute.
Yeah.
Close that door behind you, baby.
Oh,
Come on, Brian.
Oh, Lord.
Keep
And
coming.
boss in the building.
Brian.
Put that in.
Come on.
oh Lord. That wasn't me.
Shout out to my
Did you
mama.
got me in the shower? It was me.
The phone number is 504-260-9265.
They can't get through this.
He saying nobody call him. Whose song is this?
This is thought I was the one. We're not sure who it's by, but we think it's
Whoever
the
song
artist
is this?
is
This is
Love
dope.
the artist.
10 seconds?
Love the art.
That boy,
Change my phone.
But this is a woman. Love though was Kurt.
No.
They
No.
can't
Love.
get on my phone.
LLOVE. Love the artist.
Oh,
Kurt
love
is
the
Love
art.
504.
In my head,
but
too.
do say it's a rerun.
There we go. We'll make it work.
They said we live.
We
That's what
live.
they said. We live. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK AM 1230. Hopefully you're checking us out on the website, www.WBOK1230am.com. Hopefully you can find that WBOK app in the iTunes store. It may not be a thing anymore. We gotta figure.
I told him it was a limited edition.
It was a limited edition.
It might have expired or
It
something.
should still be on my phone. If it's not on my phone, if it is on my phone, I'm not going to delete it. I'm just going to be the only one with it.
Or something.
Man, so you know, I always keep a colorful cast of creative kids cruising along with me as my co-host, cackling and things. I'm gonna go to my left side first. Who's this to my left?
Bradford.
Ah!
Oh God.
Martin Bradford? I thought he was
It's Mr. Bass. It's Mr. Bass, man. Y'all already knew.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Actually, Bradford is like, you know how I have the Paul?
Oh, you're the Paul. You will always be the Paul.
But you could just have Bradford.
I'm just
That's
Bradford.
like when you put your suit on and whatnot.
It's interesting.
When you shave, you know when you shave.
I don't shave.
But sometimes when you clean it up real good.
I don't.
Sometimes I've seen you wear a tie and a button down. Remember Essence Fest? Remember Essence Fest? Well, you didn't wear a tie and a button down.
Are we talking about shaving?
But
I
I'm
hear
talking about you cleaning up, looking good, like.
Because I'm not beard dependent. That's one thing that
True
we're
that.
talking
Yeah,
about. They got
true
beard dependent
Beard
men out here.
So that, like,
It
you know,
changed lives.
for instance, Joseph, our cameraman, if he didn't have his beard, he would look like Wario.
I mean, we had a whole discussion on the Fly with Bass podcast about that, and Joseph, Alpha Joe, did take offense to us saying that he could possibly be beard dependent.
He's a beard fish.
He's a beard
Oh my God. You be beard fishing people?
Y'all know how to do
Oh,
it.
He's been shaving his whole life. Y'all
They're not gonna
know,
do your
man.
hold on. They're not gonna do
Do you
that.
like
Hold on. One time real quick. Let me choose my co-host to the right side. Who's this to my right?
The one and only Oshun. Yay!
What's up, Oshun? What's happening? Good to see you.
Y'all not gonna try Joseph though.
You ain't doing no more taglines like the unicorn. The
I'ma come up with some more.
phenomenal
I'ma come up
woman.
with some
because yours
more.
was lame, bro. You was trying to be phenomenal. You can't always be a
I'm
phenomenal
on that
woman,
hateration
like,
and the
bruh.
dancery. You not gonna do that?
I would much prefer you said you quoted Mary J. Blige at least one time. You kept saying like you kept quoting Maya Angelou like I rise, I am a unicorn.
You're so jealous.
I'm jealous of you. Okay, so who's that over there to my far left?
It's Jay Still, yeah.
Jay, still I've been messing with everybody during that intro. So what I got for you?
The eternal optimist.
Can I just say that you have the forehead of a Southern light skinned girl?
I do. I have a forehead like Sade.
Okay.
I've heard that before though. That
Okay, well then.
light skinned girls from 7-1 got big
Makes
heads.
the people who are listening, yeah, it's a fact. It's a New Orleans fact.
Oh, we gonna get you. Oh,
It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming.
And over there in the booth, who's that? Charmingly cynical.
C on C.
C on C. I'm trying to make a C-ring joke, but
Oh no,
I don't
not
know.
today.
Stop.
That's no joke.
We're not doing that on WBOK.
Well, no, not, at least not during this segment. Because this here is our let's call this our One Social Weekly Sound Select segment. Since Madonna ain't here, I'm gonna do it on his behalf. I received some new music from a local artist who I'm a fan of, and she's here in the station to drop it off and talk to us. What's happening, Jae Harmonee?
Hi guys, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
I got to ask you the first question to ask everybody, all our guests. Do you know what a misbelief is?
First of all, I don't, but let me address this one thing real quick.
But hold on. All right. Hold on. Do I have to reclaim my time? On my show? Okay, go ahead. So what you want to address?
West Bank Lives
I
Matter.
didn't even get into that yet, see?
I know, I just had to get to that
You
before I
didn't
said
even-
anything else, you know what I'm saying?
Lord, she
Before we go
done
any
came-
further.
she done came
Before I
Crescent-
give you my
Crescent City
time, let's
connection. Lord have
start right
mercy.
there.
Disrespect me on the
Okay,
show. How-
so, no,
all
I-
lives don't matter. You're wrong.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, now we know. Now we know how you feel, DC. I thought you was better than that.
You got a lady calling back in on
I
us.
know,
A
man.
lady
We
from your
had a-
side of the pond called in and gave DC
Yeah, man, she
local
was like,
appeal.
yeah, she did. She did not like it. She did not like what I had to give. Okay, so this is what a misbelief is. You
Okay.
see, you recognize this fruit?
Okay, no, I'm not
Really?
gonna lie. I ain't gonna even pretend to know.
You grew up here in New Orleans?
She grew up in the West Bank.
Okay, true. Okay, I'm sorry. Because
Dun, 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 dun.
honestly, this man,
Wow.
we interviewed Hashim Walters. He grew up on. He didn't tell me he grew up on the West Bank till he got in my house. Because otherwise it would have been different. But he revealed it to me.
Okay.
He sprang that on me in the middle of the interview. But he saw these before. They call them Chinese plums or Japanese
right.
plums. You never seen these? Okay, well, Tanya Boy Cannon told us that the leaf of it, it's a loquat. The leaf of that is a really good tea for vocalists.
Okay.
So that's just what we kind of named our show and it's brand after. It's a New Orleans thing. You losing parents. Yeah, it's dope. Why don't you know about it?
You asked me a question, I answered.
Straight up.
Sure. It's all good. It's all good. So Jae Harmonee, First of all, how long you been singing?
I've been singing all my life since yay high.
Yeah.
I've been singing in churches forever, so I got that like, whoa Lord. You know, that deep.
Should I ask you the name drop what church that is?
I grew up in Pilgrim's Rest Baptist Church.
Wow.
On Louisiana Avenue. Yeah, I'm a West Bank head, but my church was uptown.
No, because the Lord don't reside on the West. Okay.
Oh,
so anyway,
and I always say that. I always say that
cross the river
churches,
to come to the house of the Lord.
churches usually produce the best artists because you know they can't really boo you ever.
You know what? It's okay.
No, I love you, Jae Harmonee. I met you at the Jazz Market.
Oh, that love.
I mean, it's funny because man, Vitamin, he's supposed to be here later. He's also from the West Bank, so it's gonna be an interesting show.
Yes,
And he don't play, so I'm I tuck my nuts when I talk to him. Anyway, because he's mean.
You can say nuts.
I was wondering that too, but I didn't want to call it out.
I think I can say that.
You gonna get us canceled
Oh,
from
don't say it
saying,
again.
saying nuts.
Don't
Just
say
don't-
it.
I can say testes.
There you go.
Okay, that.
Testes.
I think I
What?
can say that.
That's
Testes nuts.
And that wasn't even for no shade. That just was funny.
So Jae Harmonee, you've been singing all your life. You grew up
Yes.
in church.
Yes.
So I met you at the Jazz Market, and I think
Yes.
that your voice is so distinctive for like the New Orleans sound. And we were talking outside about how like growing up, people were saying people like kids being mean kids
Of course.
would say things about your voice.
Yep. And guess what?
What?
I cared for a little minute, for a little
Yeah, we all
second,
did.
you know what I'm
You
saying,
know,
with my
you're
voice
human.
and, being dark skinned, which I love. I embrace that, but being dark and having that deep voice, you know what I'm saying? You have to learn to really be comfortable with yourself.
I know.
I'm
confident
glad
in yourself.
you've grown comfortable because I've seen you sing, and I mean like you don't care about you know how to use it.
Yep.
I'll tell you the true story. So I was doing some work with my homeboy Brian a couple of days ago, and you called. So I was on a chair, he was on the sofa, and I had the phone up to my ear. He could hear your voice from where he was sitting. And when I hung the phone up, he was like, whoever that is. What was it? Just a very soothing voice. The tone of a voice was so soothing. I was like, yeah, man, we should get in the radio booth, huh? Put these people to sleep real quick. You know what I'm talking about? So you're driving off a song to us, right?
Sorry, I just want to show
I'm
you.
like, you got your doing a Sunshine Anderson thing. I love it.
I wanted to show my voice real quick. You was talking about the deepness.
Oh, what's
Man, go ahead.
yeah, actually, if you want to give her just a little bit now, but I mean, if you're tuning into the Facebook Live, she's gonna do a live performance for us, a real acoustic one over in the booth. It's gonna be dope. Yeah, make them wait. Make them wait. What song will you be dropping off, playing on the radio, and performing in the hallway?
This song is called "Already Know." It really was my first song I came up with, and the first track I actually got and purchased and worked with a producer.
Okay.
And made, so I felt myself a little bit.
You wrote it?
Yes, I wrote it.
What
it was
producer?
really, really fun. Yeah.
Which producer?
Chuck. They call him Pastor Chuck.
Okay, Pastor Chuck.
Pastor Chuck.
Nice. So, and how many recorded songs you have in your arsenal so far?
So far I have 3 sitting in the box. I mean, I have a couple that I might put on SoundCloud for like a little mixtape type of thing, but that's mine. And which ones that are gonna go on my album? I have about 3 right now.
So we already know is the one you claiming as a single?
Yes, this is the one I'm ready for people to finally hear. It's been
Nice.
sitting around for a while.
How long is it? How long
Perfected
when you recorded it?
Last June is when I really started recording like behind a real microphone and a booth and stuff like that. So it is kind of new for me. So to see what I came up with and I did, and I was like, I was feeling myself. So
Nice.
I'm pretty proud.
He's not here with you. He's supposed to be, but Deuce the Poet, right?
Yes.
You've been working with him.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Deuce the Poet. Man.
Yes,
cool
yes.
ass dude.
Yes, awesome.
What you've been working with him, right?
Awesome. Yes, he
In
has
what
just
capacity? Like, what's
he's
he-
just been helping me with different things, building my artistry, just giving me pointers on different things and kind of how to move. That's it.
That's a good look. To
Yeah,
get a point
awesome.
from him.
It's
He's
been-
a good
it's
guy,
been
man.
great.
I wish he would have made it here, man. He
Yeah.
has some music too. He's a member of Raw Rev.
Yes.
I don't think.
Well, that's kind of what the email said. The email with the song he submitted was a Raw Rev song. But shout out to Deuce the Poet. He's a solo artist in his own right. Cool dude, man. So what time it is? We got a few more minutes. Jae Harmonee.
My daughter said give her a shout out. Shout out to Anaya.
What up?
Third grade, just my baby.
That is so funny. It's so funny because I taught at summer camp. There was a girl named Anaya. She had a ponytail that's shorter than my thumb. Is that your child?
You know what?
Okay.
You know what?
Was it really?
Was it really? First of all, I get on your show and you disrespect the West Bank.
She had a West Bank
Then
ponytail.
you go ahead. My baby does not have a West Bank ponytail.
Okay,
She could never have a West
Good.
Bank
Could never.
ponytail.
Could never.
Sound like she have a West Bank ponytail.
Dude. Jae Harmonee, you ready to perform?
Let's go.
Okay, well look. Mastermind.
Yes, sir.
How you feel, brother?
I feel pretty good.
You got that song queued up?
I certainly do.
Dope, man. Well, this is Already Know by Jae Harmonee. We're going to play that on the radio, but if you're tuned into the Facebook Live, stay tuned. She's going to give us a live performance out there in the hallway, y'all. And don't get nothing on you. Let's go rock it.
That baby say, tell my mama. I say, hey.
No, it says, tell my mama.
Deronda Holmes and Valerie
Nah, you man, your mama finna
Manina.
rock it, you heard me? She finna do it.
Valerie Manina said, hey, what's up? Valerie, Melina, and who else?
Oh, that's my sister. Shout out.
What up, Val?
Janicia Lucinda Menina, who's that?
Ooh, Janicia Lucinda Manina. You sounded like it was Spanish. Janisa.
Oh,
Lucinda Manina. That's my little niece. Shout out. Oh, I love y'all. They so
You
cute.
queued up?
Yep, you ready?
Chanel
Alright, so-
Jones.
You ready?
Y'all ready? Here is Jae Harmonee performing her single Already Know.
No, 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 no. I already know. Don't lie to me, just keep it G. Oh, baby, please. I already know. Wasting all the lies, tell me what's up. Ain't gotta keep no secrets way too much. Just messing up the trust. Gonna make me readjust. Cause I already know. I already know. Oh, yeah, yeah. I already know. Don't lie to me, just keep it G. Oh, baby, please. Don't make me think it's delusions. Like I'm coming up with all these conclusions. I can see right through your no occlusions. Poisoning in my vein, bad fusions. Make you feel like an optic illusion. Face straight to the ground, your contusions. Don't try to flex on me, felt the chemistry that you desperately unleashed recklessly. Oh, thought I didn't see all of the signs. Wasn't hard, although we really tried to blur the line. To keep it real with me, you swore. Tell the true new story, born. Second chance, understand, I know. Wasting all them lies, tell me what's up. Ain't gotta keep no secrets way too much. Just messing up the trust. Gonna make me readjust. Cause I already know. I already know. Oh, yeah, yeah. I already know. Don't lie to me, just keep it G. Oh, baby, please. Oh, 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 oh. I already know, no, 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 no. Wait, who you think you're fooling, boy? This ain't my first rodeo. Yeah, I'm really into you, but with them lies, I'll let you go. Throw you out there with the rest, I'll turn you to average joke. Hesitating cause you're fabricating, I'm just observating. Wait, who you think you're fooling, boy? This ain't my first rodeo. Yeah, I'm pretty into you, but with them lies, I'll let you go. Throw you out there with the rest, I'll turn you to an average joke. Hesitating cause you're fabricating, I'm just observating. I already know. I already know. Oh, yeah, yeah. I already know. Don't lie to me, just keep it G. Oh, baby, please. Wait, who you think you're fooling, boy? This ain't my first rodeo. Yeah, I'm pretty into you, but with the lies, I let you go. Throw you out there with the rest, I'll turn you to average joke. Hesitating cause you're fabricating, I'm just observating. Wait, who you think you're fooling, boy? This ain't my first rodeo. Yeah, I'm really into you, but with them lies, I let you go.
Hey, man, Jae Harmonee. Yo, shout out to you, Jae Harmonee. You did that. Oh man.
Shout out. Y'all follow me, Jae Harmonee, JaeHarmonee.
Do follow
Instagram,
her.
Snapchat.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks.
Listen, I just earned so much respect for the West Bank just now.
Oh!
Baby, the West Bank ain't so bad. That was beautiful. Oh, that was so good.
Thank you.
You guys so fucking impressive.
Yes, indeed. No, that's fine.
This the after show, y'all. This the after show love right here.
Blessings, man.
Yo, Deuce, tell me how my camera skills was on there. I feel like I made a music video out
I
of that.
saw you. He was on it. He was on it. I must say. I must say, he was on it.
Can you get a picture with DC and her right quick? Yeah. Oh man, she cut up out there. Cut
I
up.
heard him. We saw.
You know what I'm saying?
Busted, boy, you sweating.
Oh, but my camera. Here, take this right quick for a second. I'm sweating. But
You is sweating, boy.
bro, I made her look like a music video out there, just in one space. All right, you gotta see the angles I got, bro. I was.
Was it a TLC video?
Waterfall.
Don't go.
Y'all caught Jae Harmonee? Did we mention that she's also a nurse?
What?
Nurse.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you.
Nurse singing nurse. Baby.
Mother, nurse, artist,
Black girl magic on. Keep that black girl magic on there, girl.
and I'm sweating. WBOK.
You got the shirt? Where you stole it from?
Say I don't steal. That's dark skin problems.
That's done. Tell that to the white man. Baba Zane.
Oh, you right about that. The biggest thief, the ultimate hustler. But nah, man, I got this from DC because I stole it from him.
You ain't shit. Alpha Joe H. Wait, who's this? We got 30 seconds. Oh, here you go. Take your job back, boy.
30 seconds.
Thank you, Jae
30 seconds is
Harmonee.
kind of a long time. She leaving?
I don't know. Sure, I had to. Did you get your picture?
She welcome to We did get a picture.
You not here? No going
I left my drink somewhere.
You got 30 seconds.
And we're back. That wasn't 30 seconds. We're back, yo. Welcome back to the Miss Believe Radio Show. I'm sorry, DJ Mastermind. You apparently don't know how to count seconds. What was that you just played?
That one was called You're a Queen by
By Rye Yourself. Shout out to Rye Yourself, man. Cool, very positive brother. And shout out to Jae Harmonee, who just rocked it live out in the hallway, and we played her song You Already Know right before Rye Yourself, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully, if you're listening on the radio, you were able to enjoy the studio version of that. But if you're watching on Facebook Live, you caught the live version of that, and then if you was in the room like me and Kalina, you felt the live version of that. That was good, man. She was good.
But you can always catch it on our YouTube page. That we also need some subscribers on, because one of the main reasons we need subscribers on this YouTube page is because when you first get a YouTube page, they give you a bunch of numbers, and it's like youtube.com/numbers and letters, a bunch of crap. You don't get to have your name. So they say once you get a certain amount of people that subscribe, then you get to have your name. Then we get to be youtube.com/themisbelief. So help us get our name, man.
Help us, man. If you heard that studio version of You Already Know by Jae Harmonee and you want to see her do it live, check out our YouTube page and subscribe, because we're going to have some more of that, some more millennial content coming for y'all real soon, man. So let me introduce our co-host real quick. You just heard his voice, man. What's your name, homie?
It's that actor guy, Martin Bass Bradford.
He the man.
You
Who's
did.
this to my right?
The one and only Oshun.
What's that on Oshun?
Hi.
Hi. Who's that in the booth?
It's your boy Mastermind.
My man, Mastermind. What's happening? And who's this over here?
Hey, y'all, it's Jay still.
What's happening, Jay? Still? You still keeping it real?
Yeah, I'm keeping it real.
Still?
Sometimes.
I know you Hollywood
Maybe.
and whatnot. You know, once you turn
Oh,
Hollywood,
no, I keep it
you don't
very
keep it real
real.
no more. We're gonna see how many more roles you get if you still be keeping it real after you all be winning Emmys and things. And we're like, oh, I thought she kept it real.
She's an actress.
I'm gonna be
She don't
forever
even real no
real.
more. Okay. I'm gonna test that out as you grow in your career. I'll be like, hey, you smoking them things? And you'd be like, no, I don't do that. Oh, really? I thought you kept it real. JK.
JK.
Allegedly.
Hey, if you say allegedly, you can say whatever you want to about people. Huh?
You sure can.
As long as you say allegedly. Yes.
They can hold you to it. You sure
Say
can. I
allegedly
use it
first. It was
every
alleged.
Allegedly.
That just means somebody said it.
I
we
heard.
happened. Yo, this is one of my favorite segments here on the Misbelief Radio Show. It's What's Going On Out Here.
What's going on out here?
You heard me?
You heard me?
You heard me? It's where we talk about local talking points, news, topics, events, whatever's happening locally
Stuff.
this week that interests us as millennials. I got it. What's going on out here to open us up, y'all. You want to know what's going on out here?
Bust that cherry.
Red dress run.
Oh,
Yeah.
So if there are any flat-chested women in the city who are wondering why there are no more red dresses in the stores, it's because the men went and found them and bought them up. So you gotta wait till next season if you're flat-chested and looking for a red dress.
You act like we ain't got no big-breasted men out here.
Touche.
They do have
Touche.
some very voluptuous
Touche.
breasted men.
For instance, our producer Joseph, I think that he is built like. I won't do that.
No.
No.
You're not gonna do it.
I can do it because
No.
he don't have a microphone, so I should.
No.
I
mean, fine. Nope. You're not gonna do it.
Yes, he built like a lunch lady. Yes, I said it.
Oh!
Yes, I said it. He got elbows like he be stirring greens. Right. So that what's going on? So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to see. But as far as what's going on out here, the red dress run, I've been hearing about this for some years and kind of never knew what it was about.
I still don't.
Okay, see, and that's so funny. People, you've been hearing about it for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me and Bass was kicking it early, and we actually looked into it. Apparently, it's so the organization is called something with the word hashing. The Hash House Harriers.
Not what you think.
Not what you.
That's what I thought.
Honestly, we don't
Right,
know.
that's what it sounds like.
Honestly, we don't know what it's about. It could be
It
what
sounds like
you
they're
think.
mixing that and Harry Potter, and I don't know. That's what it sounds like.
True, it do sound like that, but I mean, they do this every year. And apparently, it supports over 100 local charities. I haven't had a chance to look into it to see what charities it's supporting, but it's a lot of people. A lot of people came out and bought red dresses and did that for 100 local charities.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So shout out to anybody who was out there with your red 1 or 2 piece. You know, do your thing for the local charities. That's what's up. Wear the proper underwear, fellas. If you can.
Please, and wear underwear.
Well,
Period.
yes,
Please.
yes, wear underwear. period.
Nobody want to see all of
It
that.
happened already, so I guess we.
Why y'all stopping people from being great, man?
That's not great.
You're not wearing
Sorry,
underwear?
like,
I mean,
first
we
of
been
all-
talking about free the nipples, so how come we can't free the testes?
No,
Hold on.
First of all, the
No.
red dress is already mean you got whorish ways. All right,
Okay.
so then you got
But don't
whorish
that
ways
hurt when you
plus no
feel-
draws.
I mean, free the testes. We gotta keep it all equal. If we gonna free, I'm about freeing the nipple. I'm about freeing the testes. Let's all be free. Let's
Can I be honest
swing.
with- can I be honest with
You
you?
are the sponsor
Okay,
of the swing and the thingings.
I'm an honest story with you. I went to Belize a couple years ago and I wore a sarong for like 2.
What is
3
that?
days.
Is that like a Japanese
Like
song?
A sarong.
Like
It was a
Tell them what you had on.
He
Tell
had
'em.
on a sarong. It was like it was a wraparound kind of
Like a beach wrap for ladies.
like a beach wrap for
Oh,
ladies,
my
but it was only the way
Oh,
to wear it around.
Skirt?
Yeah,
Yep.
but it was
Okay.
wraparound kind.
Wraparound skirt.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was because my luggage had got stuck at the airport. I didn't have very many drawers. I was staying with my LB. His lady stayed with him. She had a sarong.
She had a skirt.
It was a sarong. It was for the beach. It was island culture.
She had a beach skirt.
So you were
Yep.
walking around looking
It
like
was a
tropical
sarong.
Jesus.
But I wore a sarong with no drawers for like 3 days.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
And it's not that I couldn't go to a store in Belize and buy drawers.
He
I was
just
just
was-
enjoying wearing a sarong. But it was, I saw other men on the island. It's not an island, but in that island culture wearing sarong.
You was a bad beach. You
I
was a
was.
bad beach.
Yeah, and yes, I freed the nipple in my sarong on the beach. And heads was turning. I must say, heads was turning.
I bet heads were turning. Turning it up.
They wanted to know what was going on.
All the heads.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I never did the red dress run, but I've been to bad beach in my sarong, and that's what's going on out here. You heard me?
You did.
Jay Still.
Keep it real.
What's going on out here? Yeah, keep it real. What's going on out here?
Let me keep it real. Since we're talking about all these floods and
I thought you were
everything
keep it
going
real
on.
with the no draws. I was going to say, but since we're on the same subject, continue.
I mean, I kind of do have a little story about that though.
Well,
we got time.
We got plenty of time. Please. Indulge me.
We got time.
More so about the red dress run. I actually had somebody hit me up, a female looking to borrow dresses.
Oh, wow. Who?
Red
You know a man that wear your size?
He doesn't wear my size, and I think that was a part of it. Cause this person's kind of chunky.
He was chunky. Was it Joseph?
So, I'm so sorry, Joseph.
I know.
You didn't expose this man. Joseph trying to go to the red dress run.
I mean, it was him. You know,
It was?
I'm sorry. You know, I try not to tell. You know, allegedly, Joseph contacted me
When you
for a
have
red
allegedly,
dress.
everything's better.
Allegedly, things were
Allegedly.
swinging in your red dress. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So what you got?
Yeah,
So what's going on out here? Since we're talking about flooding, and apparently at any point in time we could be washed away.
I know.
The city released like a few little guidelines that allegedly could help
Yes.
if we were
Yes,
to allegedly
allegedly.
flood from the pumps that are allegedly
Yes, allegedly.
not working.
Allegedly.
So they released this list basically, and they have sandbags. And they were handing out sandbags at one point that could be picked up.
Mm-hmm.
They also said that they have barricades staged in 20 different areas to, you know, prevent flooding in the areas that are prone to flood because of the pumps allegedly failing. And then there's also an app and a website called Streetwise that you can use to see in real time where street flooding and accidents and stalls due to flooding are occurring.
What's the name of that?
Streetwise.
Streetwise.
Yes.
Okay.
You can also Google it and look it up. It's also a website. And then also, obviously, you can call 911 or 311 from 7 a.m. to 7
Don't call
p.m.
911.
There
They
you
ain't
go.
Call
coming.
311 from 7 a.m. to 7
Do they
p.m.
get paid more at 311? Because the 911 people, they
Call your neighbor and ask him to help you out the
I
flood.
mean,
Code Jesus.
I mean,
he's on the main line. You
Or-
tell him what you want.
Or you could call 504-260-9265 WBOK 1230 a.m.
Might not be able to help you in the
Ain't nobody
flood.
gonna be here either. So that's,
But-
I suggest you call your neighbor.
We here for y'all this
Swim on
spirit.
over to your neighbor's house and just
And knock on the window.
Knock on the window.
Because you can't reach the door.
And then also for my millennials and computer savvy people, you can also always receive updates at any time, especially during hurricane season, at Nola Ready on Twitter.
Oh, I thought you was about to say especially at 3 a.m. when they sent that other one.
Right.
But Nola ain't ready though.
Nola's
We-
not
we
ready.
not ready.
No.
Come on, son.
No
Like,
matter
what
how
you
much you
talking
spend it.
about?
No, look,
I want
no
my money.
ready.
We're doing the best we can. I
We be okay. We be okay.
That's
Oh
it.
man, that's what's going on out here. Mr. Bats,
Yes.
what's going on out here, man?
All right, so the mayor, he said we still on this flooding madness, man. He's saying that.
Still?
I mean, I got a couple of stories on the flood situation. You
Okay.
feel me?
Sure.
One of them is dealing with Mayor Landry. He's
Yeah,
saying
it's a
that
major thing.
the turbines are back online, but now they're full strength. You feel me?
They were never at
I was
full
about to say they've
strength.
never been on.
Man.
Landry said that
What is their
Ball.
103 of the city's 120 pumps are now operational, and backup generators are in place with others en route from Miami. The system, however, remains at a diminished capacity, which led to the recent flooding. We will not have what we need in the event of a deluge or a major rain event, Landry said. So basically, he's saying straight up, look, if we get more rain, we screwed. And it's like we were talking about earlier. They claim it, at first they were claiming like they didn't know, like the rain, it was so much rain.
Right.
It was so much rain. Even though everybody living here knows that, man, since Katrina, we've had rains like that, and we ain't never have those type of floods. So then, you know, as we saw, all this information started coming out. Like you said earlier, it went from 1 pump to 7 pumps to 15 pumps, and now he's saying we got, 103 of 120 is just getting ridiculous. And that it brought up conversations on this other story about whether he intended to privatize the Sewage and Water Board. He said he's not intending to privatize it, but he plans on bringing in a private company to help with upgrading a bunch of, I guess, plans and such.
Well, that's something. That's just something. Listen, that system is 119 years old. So yes, maybe it may take an outside set of eyes to come in and take a look.
He says he's going to hire a third-party firm charged with analyzing the city's drainage system and providing unvarnished information about its capabilities and deficiencies.
If that's actually going to happen, I'm with that.
Well, you know what? We have to look at places too, like Amsterdam. Amsterdam is also below sea level.
Mhm.
Like they have a good plan in place for things like this to happen, and when they do get bad weather, they make things happen. Like they saying that he should take the time to not only fix the pumps, but he has to replace the system
Right.
as a whole, the whole thing, just overhaul the whole thing. Like he just want to patch it up, like a car tire.
Right. I'm
If
mad
he
that
patching it up, it's gonna blow up.
You got your Mary J. Blige shades on inside the studio, and I was just so thrown off by that. I was trying to listen to what you were saying. I was like, is she not gonna cry? Is she not gonna shed no tears?
I'm like, who is gonna stick to the wall and who was lying? You feel me? Because I feel like y'all kept telling us we got the state of the art stuff and all this and all that, and at the end of the day, we get a flood 10 years later that never happened before.
Never.
But we not hearing any names. Like, is anybody?
I think honestly, man. So like general incompetence. There's so many people who got jobs and ain't doing no work. As I've been saying that, I went to the police station and saw that. I've been all around the city. So many people who got jobs and ain't doing no work. And I think that's kind of what it comes down to. And then whoever's holding or not going to people accountable also got a job and ain't doing no work. Right? So many people who like they got positions, they getting checks.
Don't look over here, because I got a city job. You talking about my city job. Look.
But you and I have FaceTime for like 4 hours one time in the middle of your shift.
Don't do that.
And
he's lying. It wasn't 4 hours. It was like an hour. I had to teach him how to work the fire stick.
The fire stick. And that happened on government time.
So I ran to the bathroom.
Yes, it took me 4 hours to figure out my fire stick, but she was there with me the whole time. So shout out to City Hall for having time for that.
And I just wanted to throw one other thing out there just in the flood. I'm talking about the floods. Apparently, there's this thing called green infrastructure that they're talking about bringing in. It's apparently, New Orleans is the most deforested city in the United States. They saying if we had more trees around, it could suck up the water and such, and we wouldn't have as much flood issues. So that's something that this group called Soul is trying to bring in more trees that start soaking some of these issues up, because we cannot just depend on the drainage systems alone. So,
well, the chick from Seoul was so passionate at the meeting. She was just like, I just want to fix it. I just want New Orleans to be the place that I fell in love with. Aww. You guys, we can make it better. Let's plant these trees. I was like, come on, gentrifier. Plant your trees, baby.
But so many of us been saying more trees. More trees is definitely the way to go.
And she just hold her hands like this on her chest, and
Man,
she was just like...
She put her white feminist voice on, and it's just like, it's problematic.
Yes.
And it's toxic.
We have to unpack some trees.
Exactly.
Can we unpack the seeds?
I can't. All right.
It's toxic around here for the trees.
All right. Oshun, do you have something that's not flood related?
Yes, it's not flood related.
We all for flood.
We're trying to pick the spirit up.
Okay.
The city's
all right.
drowning.
Dan Jones is actually bringing his tour to New Orleans. He's gonna have it at the Singer Theater
like
on well, not everybody.
Except white people.
Right. He's gonna have it at the Singer Theater August 17th, and he's just gonna have like a old-fashioned town hall TED Talk type of situation at the Singer. It's on the 17th. He's gonna be there. He's gonna have the whole stage. I think he's gonna have more than just him though. It might be a couple of community leaders. It's gonna be like an old-fashioned town hall. They're gonna talk about things that we can do to not only enhance the New Orleans community, but the Black community, and throw out some ideas that can enrich us as a people.
That's real.
Yes.
That's gonna be good.
Yes. She do her Black Power fist stuff. You can't hear the fist on the radio, but you probably can feel.
You can feel
it.
I think you can always.
I'm actually very excited. I want to go. I'm very, very excited. Okay. I'm trying to hustle up on. So if y'all know the plug, because Oshun, if it ain't free, it ain't for me. Y'all know the plug. Holla.
I feel like you should talk to somebody at the station.
I feel like somebody should be talking to me.
Okay.
You're right.
You're right.
You're right, Oshun.
Yes, my name is Oshun. They should be like, Oshun, what do you want for free?
Oh,
and then I should be like, hi.
Aren't we entitled?
Yes.
I agree with that, no.
Yeah. I feel like they should be giving us, I feel like free things should be given, not only just to me, but to all of us.
Right.
Okay, so now that I'm into it, I'm supposed to agree with you.
No, reformation.
I've been getting free stuff, so I don't know what you...
See, I don't get free things.
I was disagreeing with you getting free stuff.
See, that's the hardest thing about not being the artist at this table. They be getting free stuff. See, all of them, look at them. They got free stuff. Free things be happening for them. I just be like, can I get a little free stuff? Can I get a little something? A little yin.
All right, well listen, Oshun not getting free stuff is what's going on out here, yo. So, Mastermind, what's going on out here, my brother? Something upbeat, give it to us.
Well, I mean, it's kind of upbeat just in terms of it being funny.
Okay.
I just think that the pettiness of some of our citizens here in this city is just really funny, because just with all this flooding and stuff that's happened, there's a certain section of people that got this sentiment that maybe if we didn't spend money on taking down statues, that maybe we could put the money towards, updating our drainage system.
Is that what's called a non sequitur? That's a non sequitur? Did I just make that up? I'm gonna look that up. But yeah, that's when you're trying to relate two different things.
Yeah, it's just
You're supposed to be upbeat. You're supposed to make. You're supposed to. Oh, that's.
It's
funny.
It's just
funny.
bull poo. It's
It is.
just bull
Right.
poo. We call it moo moo manure.
Yeah, that's what it is. A non sequitur is a conclusion or statement that does not logically follow from the previous argument or statement. So that's a non sequitur. Yeah. So that was.
AKA white splaining.
Okay. That's
See?
real. So
It rocked with me, it felt me.
non sequitur is what's going on out here. That's what's up. Man, I want somebody to pick it up.
I got no, I don't.
I
got some stuff.
I got some tea. Not story.
Malik Bartholomew of None Known the Tours just showed up in the building.
Frozen
with us,
photography.
Also with Frozen Photography. And who that just walked in? Who that? Is that Vitamin Q? I didn't think he was gonna come. Yo, I thought he was gonna cancel on us like everybody else in my life. But Vitamin Q.
You just.
Self-shade.
I've been using this as therapy. So yeah, Malik, first of all, come step to the mic and introduce yourself. Malik the Freak.
Leaky off the block.
Leaky.
Yo, this is Malik and None Known the Tours. What's going on?
What's happening, man? What kind of weekend you having so
Back
far?
up from the mic.
This is like the busiest weekend.
I saw you did some tours, huh?
Yeah, I did it.
Back up from the mic.
Amy Ryan, a White House correspondent.
He is chewing on the mic.
He got the mic down his throat.
It's in the back of his throat.
It's in the
Oh no.
You gotta pull it back. You gotta pull out. Pull back something.
Pull out.
Pull out.
Pull out.
No.
So yeah, Silk, Polo Silk. There's a art exhibit. It was his opening. This dude, he's been taking pictures since like the 80s. I'm talking about Polaroids, Magnolia. He got Juvenile, Magnolia Show. He got all of the New Orleans legends.
I see what you did there. You say Polaroids. I heard that.
So, but wait, where's his photo exhibit happening?
It's at Antenna Gallery on St. Claude.
What's the name of the gallery?
Antenna Gallery.
Antenna Gallery?
Yeah,
Okay.
St. Claude, 3718. Just a real good snapshot of the world.
I'm gonna check that out.
Just old school, like I'm talking about Willie Puckett.
Not
Willie Puckett.
Willie Puckett. Willie
T.T. Tucker,
Puckett.
he got pictures of everyone.
Wow. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna have to check that out. So tomorrow,
Basically, your mama, TT, you know,
I might just rocking the asymmetrical. Oh, but just along those lines, I learned what ladies back in the '90s when your ponytail was kind of short, you would have a back bang or a side back bang. That's when you had the ponytail on top and the hair hanging in the back. And a woman showed me a picture from. Don't act like you never had to fan your ponytail out on top.
I have
And you
never
the back
done that.
Really,
Had to do that.
Never
I've
done
never
that.
had that struggle.
I'm
Never.
gonna show you pictures of it.
What?
But that's apparently that started back in the TT Tucker time when your
I
mom
don't know
was
what
and
you're talking
whatnot.
about. When they used to have the peacock ponytail.
Yeah, but
Okay.
then the piece in the back would just be too short to gel all the way up, so it would be a back bang, right, or a side back bang. I saw it on Facebook. Somebody schooled me about it. Apparently, that's black girl magic when your hair is not.
Nope.
You
No,
gotta turn,
that's not it.
You gotta turn your ponytail around
No.
backwards. When the ponytail's supposed to be here, but you bring it this way, and the bang is in the back. That's what that was. I'm sorry, that came up because he was talking about T.T. Tucker. But, so that's happening at an art gallery. I think I'm going to check that out tomorrow after I go see Camino Real, which is a Tennessee Williams play playing at the Old Marinee Opera House,
Yes.
I believe. So tomorrow is a matinee, but matinee's usually at 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, we're going to check that out tomorrow. But it's happening all this month pretty much, right? So like the 20-something, 28th or so of this month.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was going to say it's free, but it's probably not. But it's some black folk in it, so go check it out, man. Camino Real by Tennessee Williams, happening at the Old Marinee Opera House. That and a photo exhibit. That's what's going on out here.
One more thing, one more tea.
Give us some, 'cause
Tea.
we
I'm
gotta-
gonna spill some tea and then again.
I want to bring Vitamin Q.
Okay.
Make sure Vitamin Q gets some of that misbelief punch, because he said it wasn't FDA approved, and he not even sure. He never tasted it. So give him some. And what you got?
Here's a little tea that I got from the gossip sites of New Orleans.
Ooh.
Baby Ben and Bethune schools, they put applications in to turn them into charter schools. They will no longer be RST schools. So they are actually putting this in process right now. So if your kids go to that school, it might be some new rules going on. So just keep your ear to the street, but you ain't hear that from me.
Oh my God. Because she just dropped tea about the education system here in New Orleans.
That's some Good tea.
we saying goodbye to Jae Harmonee. She's leaving the building after ripping it while on Facebook Live. She did that, man.
Yes, indeed.
I think it's cool if we take a break real quick, right? Because when we come back, we're going to talk to the Vitamin Q local blogger extraordinaire. It's going to be an interesting conversation. I can't wait for it. I'm looking forward to it for so long. Mastermind, what you got coming up, man?
We got one called Drinks on Me by the guys at Raw Revolution.
Okay, Drinks on Me from Raw Rev. That's what's up. Joseph, are you on this song?
Hell no.
Okay.
He got so excited.
He just felt it.
Stay tuned to the Miss Believe radio show and don't get nothing on you.
Boom.
This is one of their first big hits they ever came out with. This is one of their first big hits they came out with.
Okay.
They have a good
How
time.
you got a problem with it?
No, I mean, I know, hell no. I was like happy about it. I haven't heard it in so long.
All right.
Yeah, bro, these wetland, I mean, these floods is different, bro. Like, pretty soon you gotta start a wetland in your own backyard.
Right, what? Oh, I'm sorry, Malik.
DJ Mastermind. Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, well, I need to get out of my car. No, we got like 2 minutes. Okay, good. Get something this way. Right.
All right, Boosie. I can't believe your boy named Keith in real life.
Oh, DC Partners?
Yeah, Boosie.
Cool as hell.
Yeah, Boosie, cool as hell. AKA Eddie from Insecure.
Oh, man. I had this story about they switching up the American, you know, they was doing that American Crime Story
Yeah.
about Katrina.
Yeah.
And at first they was gonna do it off of there's one book called The Great Deluge, but now they're gonna do it off of this other book called 5 Days at Memorial, about everybody in the Memorial Hospital and how, like, you know, nurses was even having to give people like euthanasia, like shots to die because it was so fucked up and stuff.
Yeah.
So they doing a whole pivot, and that's what the American Crime Story gonna be about. So a lot of people there, the cast like George Bush and Kathleen Blanco, they're actors that played all them people, and they
gotta get naked still, right?
I mean, I don't know if they're gonna have niggas. They switching up the whole cast. The only
You
person
gotta have
that's still
niggas.
gonna stay
You
is,
gotta have niggas.
I mean, you got to because dealing with Katrina type events.
You gotta have niggas.
But they never cast a nigga. But right now it's you know, it's called 5 Days in Memorial. The book they basing it on.
We get a little Boosie
You want a
chips.
little Boosie chip?
You want a little Boosie chip?
They
The
taste
Boosie
like
got
straight up
chips.
cayenne pepper. They taste like
Does it come with
straight
Does it come with what he say he gonna give his son?
Oh,
no,
I
yeah.
said that. Y'all want some more?
Yeah, man. Does it come with a bit of?
Does it come a little statutory?
Oh.
Oh.
That's messed up.
Hold up. Where the bell at? Where the bell? Yeah. Yeah, take a show. Hey, Joseph is official. He got a WBOK polo on.
Damn right I'm official.
He got a polo on. This ain't like this from Lil Boots.
But I feel like I want
It's not
some
bad.
more. They spicy
Yeah,
though.
It's just like he bit a couple other chips.
Yeah.
He bit the damn
He mixed a few of these chips.
barbecue layers, which was spicy. Chipotle,
It tastes like
cheddar
It's
ruffles,
like barbecue with cayenne.
Awesome.
It's a whole bunch of cayenne and
a
salt.
whole bunch of paprika.
Man, hear about that lady that got off? With killing her children off that
Yeah.
insanity plea?
Yeah.
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 Now listen, I didn't think homegirl was gonna make it.
She got off. Insanity plea killed 2 of her children.
I didn't
Wait,
think
what lady
homegirl-
was this? The lady that killed her 2 children and raping the 3rd child?
No, not that lady.
Oh.
When you say not that lady,
Not that
there's
one.
too many people going. There's too much going on in the world.
Right.
Yeah, this one is, I had on my things. Chelsea Thornton, mother who killed 2 young children, found not guilty by reason of insanity.
Yeah, I know. I saw that picture of that happening.
This shit hot. Y'all know they make these in Georgia?
She killed a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. That's
For what?
Because she
Lost
was
her
tired.
fucking
That's
brain.
crazy.
Lost her mind.
She
But
wasn't
it
cra-
happened-
She wasn't crazy. She wasn't crazy.
But did you get to
Stay
the
still.
point
Somebody
where
hold
you
this camera
kill?
for me right quick while I take a little break of myself. My hands hurt.
I didn't shit.
Ooh, Jay still behind the camera.
In front and behind.
In front and behind.
Brian wanna hold it? Come on.
Let's go, Brian.
Brian, say give him a
Hey,
pound.
Brian. Okay, Brian. Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'll relieve you. All right.
With your singing ass.
Oh, singing ass.
Keep Brian from your girlfriend.
Ooh, yeah.
Dangerous.
He gonna do more than a ooh yeah. He gonna run it.
Why am I punishing myself with this hot ass shit?
There's some water.
I know.
Did we highlight the Boosie chips?
Yeah.
I mean, put boots on.
These chips are very disrespectful, just like him.
And they so hot, but they so good.
Wait, where did y'all get these from?
I don't know. Somebody Malik went to the ghetto corner store.
Malik,
Probably
where did you get
uptown.
this from? 'Cause I'm gonna go buy some.
Malik, why you didn't tell us about April Ryan?
She wanted a private tour, but it was so great meeting her. She was just so
She
cool.
was so good.
She was just real chill, you know.
You asked her why they be trying to get her together?
I just asked her, I said, yo, I had to think of her composure, because when a grown man tell you, don't do this, while you at work talking about you shouldn't be shaking your head, I said, I would have went off. I'm going to tell this woman, she been in the White House for like 3 administrations. He going to tell her, I don't like the way you shaking your head.
Her family just here down here on vacation?
Yeah, because she's here for the Black Journalist Convention.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people coming in here. They came in town for that. So.
When does it end, did she say?
Well, I know they got a turn-up party for NABJ. I think we should go hit that up.
We black journalists.
Yeah, we all black journalists. Come on now. Exactly. We done broke stories here. White supremacist principles. Yeah. So
We got a nigga fight.
yeah.
Everyone that's on Facebook Live, if you have Netflix, if you go on the recently added, you'll see a movie on there
Oh,
starring
yeah.
this man right here, Martin Bats Bradford. The
What's the name
star
of
of the
the
movie, it's called Nola Circus. It's
Nola
very,
Circus.
very funny.
It's very funny.
Very funny.
I am so glad that Bass is starring a movie that is not on Pornhub or Hub.
Shade.
But you know, hey, you know, he's just been growing as an actor. You know what I'm saying? Just all type of roles. You know? So
I'm so
shout
glad too. Jesus Christ.
Man, but it's been a long day. Tours. Shout out to North Carolina AT&T for that wonderful tour that they went on today. We did a citywide tour around New Orleans. It was a great being with these
You
young
out here
people.
getting that fucking bang.
You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. So it was a good tour. Bess, what you doing? I shout out. I saw her last. I was in the movie
Oh,
theater.
yeah, you went and saw Girls Trip.
I went saw a girls trip before it flooded last weekend.
Shouts out to the broad, they just reopened their doors.
Yeah.
We back.
Hi,
Yeah.
Brian. Hi, Sabrina. That's my people. They own it.
And I went there, and it was just, I mean, I want to go and see just everybody I know. Shout out to Sherry Marino, who returned to Dillon University this fall as a full-time professor.
You. You.
Yeah, so
Next you too.
Nah, boo.
they ain't got no theater department. Anyway,
I just have a real estate license. I don't really.
that's more important.
Hey, look who we got here, yo.
Wow.
Vitamin Q.
How are we?
The green-eyed bandit himself, man. Q, would you share this mic with Oshun? It's right here, man. Yeah, we're gonna have, man, we got another black radio personality. Figure out who's gonna be the next CJ Morgan, huh? The next A.D. Berry.
Strawberry, raspberry.
A.D.
A.D. Berry. How's the Disbelief Punch? Tell the people on live that it's not bad.
Oh, you know what? You know, the Misbelief Punches hit the spot tonight. So I think it's perfect. It's actually perfect. I usually don't like juice-based drinks, but this one's just perfect.
It's more of a nectar base than the juice base, but that's fine. That's fine.
Man, them chips make my eyebrows hot.
It's making
That's
my
what I'm
chest burn. I
saying.
feel like I'm dying to sleep.
Like, I don't know why Malik thought of these politics.
Just over here dying.
I can appreciate
Don't
people
eat that. That's high.
just suffer in
They
silence.
really
They're high.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's. I
Onion ring.
had cayenne pepper on my eyebrows. That's what it was.
You know what? We're going to talk later. Okay?
Oh, only 2 onion ring left. You want the big one?
10 seconds?
Wait, hold on. Let me
20
share
seconds?
the-
20 seconds.
Who wants the onion ring? Who's for him? No, listen.
Y'all should have been outside. Listen.
Okay. I was like getting high. I'm sure it was. Me and Vitamin Q. People think we ain't friends. I like this guy. Which means so.
Ready? Steady. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna that song played to the end, man. And welcome back, y'all. This is the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK AM 1230. I'm your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, with no material on Vimeo, quite unconventional, with no milk in my cereal. Bars. And this is the Misbelief Radio Show. My co-hosts are more important than I am, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce them. Who's this to my right side?
I know I'm more important than he is.
Listen.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Oshun.
Hey, Oshun.
Hi.
What happened to taglines? We just get lazy?
Yeah.
That's fine. Who's this to my left side?
The ultra important Martin Bass Bradford.
Come on,
that
ultra.
Okay. And you can have that tagline is short and sweet. Ultra important.
You feel me?
Okay, now who's the important person over there to his left?
Muy importante.
The super real Jason.
Hey, super real. Keeping it real all the time. And then who that is over there in the boot? Hey. We got adjectives we using. We see that important. And then who's that right behind you, Masterminds?
Who brought us these Lucy
You
chats?
got to chew on the microphone. Why? I want to give a special shout out to, a few weeks ago I told y'all that I requested some help for the Misbelief Radio Show. Miss Susan Henry assigned me some interns. They didn't really work out as interns.
Nope.
Honestly, they didn't work out as interns. So,
Nope.
They rarely do.
They didn't. They did not work out as interns. So we had to let them go as interns. But then they joined us as just regular old team members, man.
Yeah.
We got squad.
It's hard. It's so hard calling these people interns. Miss Kalena and Brian here in the studio with us, man. Shout out to them. They help us so much.
They sure do.
Man, me and Brian, we get caught up on work. I feel like every Monday or Tuesday we get together and get work done. Yeah. Sometimes Monday and Tuesday we just get together and then watch Insecure and get work done. That's what we do. So, man, this is our second interview here on the Misbelief Radio Show. We're here with millennial blogger extraordinaire, The Vitamin Q. What's happening?
Yo, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Good to see you, man. I'm so glad you was here. I was honestly,
Thanks for having me.
I was afraid that you was gonna flake on me. You was gonna send me a text message later on saying, "Hey, I got caught up doing something I would rather do."
I'm known to do that. So.
Yeah,
but
I've heard.
Do it to you.
You might leave at any moment. You're like, you know what? Actually, something else came up.
And you know, whenever I do honor and engagement, somebody always be like, "I'm so glad you came. I thought that you was gonna diss me," and I was like, "I was about to diss you."
Yeah, man. Cause listen, I'll be out here in the city.
Yeah.
I'll be out here. I've only run into you like once or twice, right? You don't be out here at all.
I'm a phantom to the city. I'll be out here, but you gotta get in and get out. You know,
okay.
Get what you got. You know, I'm a blogger, so I try to get all of the different landscapes around the city. So
that's real. Okay, well let me start at the beginning. Do you know what Misbelief is?
Yeah, definitely. It's I tune in all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, he told me that before. I didn't quite believe him. So okay, then you got a Misbelief story for us?
Not really, because when I start watching vlog shows like this, like they all look like the same, so I couldn't say, hey, this one or that one, you know. But you know, I think it's a great show.
Okay.
Like, because I usually don't like shows and podcasts and stuff like that. I'm ultra competitive. I don't think that anybody's better than me. So, you know. So, but you know, when I watch, I think that this is like a great cast right here.
Oh man!
You know, I often tell people that.
Thank a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you recognize the fruit that the show is named after?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I recognize
so,
that.
I mean, you have a story about seeing these in your childhood? Like, would you hopping fences like the rest of us? Or
no, I grew up on the West Bank.
Oh, makes sense.
Oh, that's why.
I feel like everybody say that to me like they know it's venom. They know it's gonna hurt my feelings. They sit next to me and say that in my face. Candidate Hashim Walters came to my living room.
He's not over it.
He didn't tell me until we
it.
was into the conversation already. I was like, hold on, why didn't you tell me this? I feel like I gotta get tested now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Q. Okay, so.
But I know this punch is like, yeah, on the West Bank, you know, we just didn't have this, but I'm glad that I'm learning about it now. It's great.
Cool, man. Wes, what's up? Q, thanks for showing up.
I like it better than orange and pineapple and grapefruit. You know, it's kind of like grapefruit, but orange, but grapefruit. So
you want to
like
taste that apricot?
And no.
You ain't got a refined palate. That's what that is.
Yeah,
You got to refine the apricot. But anyway, man, Q, thanks for showing up, bro.
Thanks for having me.
I think I was first introduced to you as brand, maybe in 2014 or so.
Yeah, those were the dark shade
I was
years.
going to say that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the time I was introduced to you, it was at the time when you had just gotten like a page deleted. So the legend was he had amassed all of these followers, you know, and just pissed people off so much that they deleted them. So by the time I was introduced to you, you were just building it back up.
Yeah,
right.
And I was full of rage.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
you were. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. So, but how'd you build up such a following, such a community, as you call it, man? Because I heard it was epic.
And you know, I do it all organically. I've never paid for any Facebook ads. Or
sure, I have.
You know, it's all. But I'll tell you, it's all about learning the SEO. You know, when and people
don't know those are numbers that go ahead.
I'm more SEO based than people think, in the sense of like, but before it gets to be too like you're just trying to predict people and they're not really human. You know, there's a human aspect to it. And then you said something earlier about being a millennial blogger, and I actually feel like I'm the bridge between digital and analog. It's like right between that Generation X and the millennials, and that helps a lot too, because there are human aspects that I think that the millennials just aren't being taught right now. It's not their fault, and I'm not going to start bashing them or stuff like that, but where they have this talent that Generation X never had, but I just don't feel like Generation X is teaching them what to do with it. So, you know, when I started my brand, that was really what I wanted to be on the nexus of that. Like, let's, you know, take these kids into the next generation, but I think one of my issues was you can't, you know, one thing that we all think, you know, that we all do wrong is we'll tell people, no, this is what you should be doing with your life, or this is how you should be, you know, like, it's not a caring, but it's still disrespectful. So,
well,
you know.
So you mentioned SEO, which people who are unfamiliar with that, your SEO numbers determine that if somebody were to Google your name or your brand, the SEO numbers determine like what page on the Google search, you know, if you're the top name that pops up or what. So for you to name drop that means you have some tech experience. You told me on the balcony you work as a tech person.
Yeah, right? I do. I don't really talk about the company I work with.
Well, you don't have to, but your tech experience.
Yeah, I have a lot of years of tech experience. I have you know, back in high school I was winning a lot of awards for creative writing and things like that, and so you know, people would be like, I'm kind of sensitive about my writing. It comes from that. But the SEO is going to be the most important. You got to learn those tricks. There's a lot of tricks out there that I think that when anybody comes to me, I'll be like, hey, try this, do this. This is, and you'll see the results.
I'm aware, man. You've given me a pointer that I haven't been implementing, and it's, you know, yeah, okay. I should change that up.
You know, and then that's when I get to be kind of like the prick when I'm like, okay, you need to hurry up and do what I say, because then you're gonna be like, then now. Oh, Quincy, you were right. And I'm like, yeah, I know I was right. You know, okay, so why should I argue you with my brilliance anymore?
Oh, come on now. Why you got to go there about to be cute? Man, so if y'all are familiar with him online, that guy who just spoke of his brilliance is the personality very many people encounter online. He's grandiose. You can't tell him ish. Okay, he's from the West Bank, and anybody from this side of the river ain't nothing but old murderer. We gonna pick his pockets and leave him stinking somewhere. That's just how everybody live on the east side of the river.
You know, I had so many grand plans when I started the Vitamin Q. I was like, hey, this is gonna be the brand that, you know, like really is gonna be the light, and then, you know, life happens.
The light. He done told me, he was like, I'm sitting in a what you sitting in a lair behind a cauldron that's just boiling and steaming, waiting for somebody to try me. That's what the light has turned into.
You know,
who hurt you?
and it was like you know, when everything was skyrocketing, and then like boom, I get robbed.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was like, oh wait, hold on a second, and it's like, and you have to kind of go through that publicly. So, and then that's when I was like, no, and the PTSD and all that comes in, and I was just like, oh, I don't know, you know, and then being on the fact that, you know, something like that will happen, it kind of makes you want to retreat, but then everybody's looking at you, so you're like, I don't know if one of these motherfuckers is the one that set me up. Was it something random, or is it, you know, like, I don't know, you know, so. oh wait.
Yeah, keep going though.
Okay, so. Yeah, it just becomes that sort of situation.
That's real. So you just made me want to talk to you about self-care. Right?
Yeah.
Self-care. I don't know how much self-care you do. I know you puff when you get a chance.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, you know, you don't have to, when you're going through things like that, man, you don't have to go through it publicly, first of all. And you got people to lean on.
Yeah.
And other outlets.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let my co-host holler at y'all. You guys familiar with the Vitamin Q online?
Are you?
You
okay.
are?
Okay.
Y'all know I'm shady.
Yes.
You shady too.
Exactly. So, shout out to my brother Randy. Hey, Randy.
What up, Randy?
We definitely used to. I was first introduced to you when you came for the 7 Wall because we had.
He came for the 7 Wall, and she took offense. That's what God she did.
Because listen.
Because guess what?
Tell me why. Tell me why. I generalize a lot, so just tell me why.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
So, you came for the 7 Wall, and we have peacocks and live animals, and you just took it from one spectrum. And you were like, see, they're nothing but country. The 7 Wall ain't nothing but country Creoles who sleep with their cousins.
Oh, no. Did he say that?
They raise farm animals and let them run the street wild. They need to fix these streets. And it just went on and on. And I went,
she took offense to it. She was personally hurt by that one. She said.
Because the picture he took is right down the street by my grandma's house. And I was like, hold on.
You know what? I love hard, and
wait. I'm a sensitive man.
I do. I love hard. One thing that people will not get about me is I really want to see so much better for New Orleans. When I left here at 17, I went to Atlanta, and it was like the year of the Olympics. So you saw like this huge boom of gentrification that happened in Atlanta. Like everybody looks at what Atlanta is right now, but it really wasn't like that 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. And New Orleans was on target to be that next city. And when I came back here from Atlanta, I wanted to kind of get blacks. I'm like, y'all, they coming. This is what's about to happen. Be prepared for some type of way. And it was the storm was an extra factor in it. So when I do a lot of rants, it's because I'm just like, God damn, how can y'all be so complacent? We're in 2017. We need to. I just like when I'm walking down the streets and you don't know if you're on a country road and you remember where I'm in an inner city of a major city in America.
You're trying.
That bothers me.
You're trying me.
Walking down the country road.
You're trying me and my ancestors who walked down that road.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying that road looked just like that when your ancestors walked on it.
And we gonna keep it.
Exactly.
Let me tell you.
I'm like, I understand. Keep it the same. Keep it the same.
All right. So listen. You just got tried by the vitamin Q, and you're welcome. We're gonna leave it at that. The best.
I'm saying, okay, so apparently you have a character that you have online that you play. Because sometimes I catch you on Facebook and you saying some of the realest stuff up. I'm like, damn, I agree with it. Especially when we talking about gay issues and all this trans panic, all this craziness. I'm like, dang, yeah. Then other times I'm seeing you saying some of the most outlandish. At a point I got actually disrespected at some of the things you were saying to people, and I was like, okay, is this dude is he playing? Is he trolling? What is this character that's happening?
It's so hard to figure out sometimes.
You don't know.
It is complicated, honestly. If you get into it,
it's a spectrum that I feel like when I'm writing, I'm so free, maybe too free. I almost feel literally like Daenerys Targaryen riding those dragons.
Oh no.
Nope.
You're not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do
it. Give me a power reference. I don't have that.
I was kind of like Tasha. Like Tasha the third time.
One thing that I never do with people is sit here and I don't try to reason. There are things that I say that I feel really bad about that I don't go back and read.
He said, I know. Let's move forward.
I did.
I forgive myself.
Beautiful. Self-love.
Self-care, baby. Self-care, self-love.
I forgive myself.
And I try not to be too hard on myself, and I take your responsibility. The interviews that I'll make, I'll be like, I understand. When somebody comes and tells me, hey, Quincy, you know what? I used to fucking love you. I forget where I am. Okay, I thought I'm on the blog.
Keep going.
I think they'll be like, Quincy, I used to love you until you said this, and now I will never like you. And I'm like, that really sucks, and I'm gonna miss you. And I can kind of apologize, but how sincere would it be when, the feelings, although probably were very disrespectful to somebody, they were very raw and true at the time. And it's not like
allegedly.
Truth
Allegedly.
No truth. Yeah, I felt that
mixed.
way.
Who I knew was why is she calling her mixed race? The mixed race insults, and she's not even. You be like, it's true at the time. Like, no, man, she ain't even. You just be in the zone. He be in the zone.
I get it, and that's what I say. That's what I tell anybody. I'm like, we're reading these feeds here, right? And we're reading the most negative things that you can put into your system. We're looking at Black Death. We're looking at our friends say that they wish that gays would be eradicated. And
why add to it?
I'm sorry?
Why add to it with more negativity?
It's not adding to it. How am I supposed to be affected by it as a human being, as a sensitive spirit? How can I read that you don't think that I mean anything and not take that and be like, and I'm supposed to meet that with positivity?
Yeah,
that's where my that's
where
I get triggered. Like
we shouldn't police his responses.
Yeah,
to
like
things. I do get that.
Like that's.
But them responses.
I
go there.
I go there because I'm like. I respond like with like. If you tell me that I don't deserve to live and that gays or blacks don't deserve to live, then I don't think that you deserve to live anymore. And I'm going to make sure that as many people that think like me don't want you to live as well. Oh, it's not a good response. No, I'm not saying that it's like, I'm not going to come here and tell you that I'm the second coming of Jesus Christ. I'm telling you that I'm a black gay dude that's going to live however I have to live. And in this city, they'll attack me and tell me, oh, Quincy, you shouldn't say these things. But at the end of the day, there's people out here killing and raping and robbing, and nobody's saying, hey, y'all, don't kill and rape and rob. Yeah, they'll do it. No, yeah, they'll do it over here. No. Yeah, they'll do it on the radio station.
It's a whole Bible that says
that. Listen, we'll do it on the radio station, but let's not act like a lot of us in this city don't personally know these people, and you're not doing it. And I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying, like, we got to be real to a certain extent. Like, I'll take my hits, but I don't really see the other people who are really bringing the city down taking their hits.
Perspective is everything, man. I know people who are in the city who are absolutely trying, like you say, we're not, But, honestly, I've already decided, long ago when I got into you, like, I'm not going to police his responses, and I'm going to even be entertained as long as. Sometimes I feel personally affected because you come for the whole East Bank and you come.
I was like, I cover everybody.
Yeah, people
generalize.
All casualties don't even matter. Everybody from the East Bank could
when I read,
lick my anus. I'm like, not the anus.
When I read, and I just don't think that a lot of people, especially in local New Orleans, especially the local New Orleans black community, don't realize how they try to normalize the dehumanization of black gays and why they think that that's okay.
I find it so funny, and we got 2 more segments we got to do. But like I just I don't get a lot of that in my news feed. I think you could absolutely control what's around you, what you see, what you put into. Because I mean, like the black people in New Orleans that I know. I'd hesitate to use the word progressive, but yeah, we are.
Yeah, I'd hesitate to use it too.
Okay, I hesitated because I felt like, you don't know my circle, but I felt like that, like, I could use a better adjective.
People are always saying you don't know my circle.
You don't.
And it's like I think it's a very insulting thing to say.
Why? It's the truth.
It's not the truth. I think it's
you know my circle?
No.
You don't know my perspective of the black Orleans that I see?
I think it's a way to tell people, whatever you're going through is what it's probably because of the people you attract because you're a bad person.
I never said it's because you were a bad person. I didn't even get to make it a point.
That's how it's inferred.
Come on now. No, I didn't say it's because you're a bad person.
No,
I was talking about what you see in your news feed, right? Like the black people from New Orleans that see my news feed, but not for the most part. For the most part, not homophobic or transphobic or backwards. For the most part, they are progressive. I think you can cultivate. You can shape your own reality. What you got, man?
I just saying, I think it depends on what the story is, because some people call themselves not homophobic about a certain thing, but when they start brushing their side of the field and their feathers, then you start seeing these subtle things and these other things that come. You be like, hold up, I knew you was on this. It's almost like the white dude saying I got a black friend, and you like, well, I thought you had a gay friend, but how come this cartoon has a problem you have a problem with, or how come this thing happened, and now all of a sudden, wait, now your bigotry showing. So I can see to a degree what he's saying about. It just depends. It just depends. And like what Bless say, all blacks matter. So if you block enough people, you can have enough people on your timeline.
I only have had to block a good 4 people in my life on any of my social networks, and like I still don't get a whole lot of like the black that I see, me personally, I see in New Orleans, and perspective matters. Because I haven't had your experiences. I know you got robbed on the East Bank. And Eric Bromberg on the East Bank is who did it to you. You know, but I mean, I personally feel like you can shape your own reality several ways.
I think so too, to a certain degree as well. And I've done that, a lot of that, and it's put me in a real positive place. And you know, I'll tell a lot of people, and the reason why I refer to those as the dark times, and the reason why I'll own up to the things that I've said is because, you know, I got so dark that I went and got help. You know, I went and got therapy for that. You know, and it was like anxiety and stuff. Like, you don't want to swim and wallow in it, and I don't want to rationalize and say, oh, no, that's how I feel. Like, I'm like, that's how I feel. It was probably negative. It probably wasn't the right way to do it. It's what happened, and this is what I'm doing to fix it. But on the flip side of that, I'm not going to let you tell me. I mean, well, not you. I see. You know, let me watch something because I talk very. You know, I talk very.
Fine. You can. If you say you, I'll take it. Whether you're talking to me or not, I mean, I'm fine with it.
I do feel like we have a lot of friends in common.
Yes.
And if you say that you don't see a lot of those things, then that's okay. But I see the passive, the microaggressions in this, and if you're not reading the threads, I'm a very analytical person. So I'm taking in a lot of information on a daily basis.
Okay. Take that. Man, we only got 7 minutes left. I was trying to do addition.
It was fun.
It was hard. Yeah, but I would love for you to come back and stick around and talk
I know, because I know this one got some more shade from me, and I want every piece of it.
Yeah, well, the Facebook Live is going to catch it. The Facebook Live is going to catch all that shit. But I want to try to squeeze 2 segments into the last 7 minutes. Is it possible for Bats to give that neck to somebody? My homie Bats, he gets all passionate, stick around.
Yes.
He gets all passionate and things, and let him go passionate and go unbridled on somebody this week.
Let's see, we get okay for today. I feel like today's neck is pretty obvious. You feel me? I think it's a pretty obvious situation, man. Like back in the day, man, if you reading books, you be afraid of like the Ku Klux Klan might get you. They coming on these horses and they got these big old torches and they about to let everything come down. You feel me? Like every black person was Frankenstein's monster and they just riding and rolling. You got these scary visions in your head coming from your grandparents and your parents about how if the racist people took over, how it will go down. And then we turn on the news and see them little white boys in Virginia and they tiki torches and they polos and they high shorts. And I'm like, whoa, this is where racist groups have come. It went from big torches and horses, and you know, who saw Malcolm X? I felt bad for Malcolm X's dad on that movie. I was like, Lord, if you ever come for me. And now we got these cats. Ain't them tiki torches the ones that keep away the mosquitoes? That's what they spun. Aren't they Polynesian? See, white culture so screwed up that y'all using Polynesian tiki torches to keep away black people over a statue, Robert E. Lee, about a dude who kept slaves running. And the thing that gets me, dog, I had a few stats this time that I'm trying to run through real quick since we only got a couple of minutes, dog. If you look at it, dog, with 62.6% of the nation being white, and if you throw in the white Hispanics, that's 77% of the nation being white. Then we look at Congress, 93% of Congress is white. We look at the House, 434 of the voting members are what? White men. So I'm trying to wonder, when you see these white boys in the streets talking about, I'm taking America back, white lives matter, white, who in the world is y'all marching for right now when everything is already yours? I don't get it. I'm lost on that whole situation. Is it a psychosis? Is it what it is? It's like what's yours and mine, I gotta have it. So I guess y'all want a little bit of the what we had. You want oppression. I guess oppression is not what you want. You took everything else. You try to take music. You try to take movies. You try to take our asses. You try to take everything. And now you want. I mean, they always want our ass. Dog. They want our ass. They want our ass in every way possible. Whether nigga. I'm just saying whether we shucking and jiving in some kind of way. They try to take your ass shouts out to Kaepernick, and now you want to go all the way and just just take everything. To all the white people, to all them little white boys in their high shorts and their polos got the nerve to think that they oppressed in any kind of way. I'm gonna say the white culture all in general. I hate to generalize, but y'all all gotta take it because that's y'all sons, that's y'all uncles, that's y'all nephews, that's y'all neighbors, that's our politicians, that's our counts, that's our people that we see every day we supposed to be dealing with and be like, yeah, y'all are good ones, but y'all good ones the reason we got Trump in office right now and he about to push the button on the nuke and we looking like, whoa, that's the dude that y'all brought in. That's y'all man's right there. So up and down like we always do. I'm gonna lick the front, I'm gonna lick the back. We go forward, we go backwards, and you get that neck, baby.
Yeah, you get that neck, and I'm gonna take gas.
And we gonna take our asses back, and we taking urine.
Yeah, we're taking urine.
All asses matter.
That was intense. Hashtag all asses matter. All right, so we like to turn up and turn down. We're trying to turn down in the quick. Make it 3 minutes.
I got it.
Okay.
Got it. Less than 3 minutes.
And go.
Guitarist, songwriter, producer, former member of Earth, Wind & Fire, the legend himself, Mr. Al Mackey, is going to be the soul section for today. The Sankofa section for today.
Come on, man,
okay. He was born in New Orleans on February 2nd, 1948. He relocated to South California when his mom got sick. He had to live with his aunt. His first break was as a guitarist for the Ike and Tina Turner Review. Shout out to Uncle Ike. In the early days, he was a popular Los Angeles band session player. He was hired by Sammy Davis Jr. after he started his all-star band. He was also a legend on the wah-wah pedal. He was one of the pioneers for that little instrument they put on the guitar. He was the first black man to actually have a Las Vegas performance, a solo performance, on the stage with an all-white band. He joined Earth, Wind & Fire in 1973 and played with them until 1981. He was the writer and co-writer on some of their songs, which included September and Sing a Song. He was also a co-writer of the Emotions hit The Best of My Love. As a single parent, he removed himself from the music industry in the early 1990s, and he started doing studio sessions under the alias LA All-Stars and the Al Mackey All-Stars Review.
I wonder if he's kin to like the Anthony Mackey and Willie Mackey.
I don't know. I tried to look. I tried.
Possible.
Yeah.
Possible. That's our Sankofa session. Thank you so much, Oshun, for doing that. And you got through it too.
Ooh, fast.
She sped through that thing just like that sped through his neck. But it's been a good episode, man. Thanks to Jae Harmonee for coming through, talking to us and performing. Thanks to Vitamin Q. If you don't already follow the Vitamin Q on any social network, how can we do that?
The Vitamin Q, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, of course, and www.thevitaminq.com.
Yes, indeed, man. By the way, I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. Follow me at Slim Hotep on Instagram, Slim with 2 M's, Hotep, or just DC Paul on Facebook. My Facebook is wide open, so follow me, man. We got some content coming. And shout out to all of my co-hosts. Who we got?
Oshun.
Follow her.
At Oshun SL11 on Instagram.
And then?
That actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. out and you ain't gonna find me. Subscribe to the Fly with Bats podcast and find me on Netflix, Nola Circus, you feel me?
I
got stuff to shout out.
Push it. And then who that is over there?
Jay Steele, follow me on Instagram, Jesso Steele.
And what about over yonder? And then my DJ. Fresh Bread _Kid, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Misbelief Radio Show, y'all. This has been one of the good episodes. It was entertaining all around, man. Thank y'all so much. Thanks to our guests. Thanks to our millions and millions of listeners and followers and fans who've been listening to the Millennial Arsenio and all my awesome ass friends. We'll be here next week, and if we don't get canceled.
Definitely.
If we don't get canceled, thanks to the bottom of the queue. But you know what? Don't get nothing on me. See y'all next week.
Yo, Q, you want to shout out to any of your fans? We got some of your fans right here. We got Shantae Amos.
What's up, Cool Hive? I'm gonna be posting about this in just a second.
She said he does know your circle. I want to say her name right. Shantae Amos.
Your fans trying us, but let me tell you, he don't know.
We got Linda. Let's everybody get out there. We got Linda Sills. She said hi, Q. Mateo Lopez says Q. Your girl told you, Martin, channel your grandparents. Don't be afraid overall. That makes me apologize. Like, I'm gonna get, but then you went in and let the grandparents come through you. Dat Neck. Normal Hightower said, if Q says it once, he can say it twice. I stand with Quincy because of that. He stands firm on what he believes, and I respect that.
Oh, that community be ready. You hear me?
Thea Tillman said, all asses matter.
All asses matter.
Shantae said, I see the energy, Q. I saw that. I don't even know what you meant by that.
Why don't you come back? You want to take a picture in front of the building?
Yeah, actually, we need a picture of y'all too, and then we're gonna do.
Wait, let's close it out for pictures.
All right,
come on in. Okay, what you need? No, keep it in your hand. It's all good.
All right, we ain't got too much. We ain't got too much battery.
Come on, Clayton. Come on,
Brian.
Mastermind. Come on, man. You know what we do.
All right, Charlita.
So much. What up, Charlita? Thank y'all so much for showing up, for watching Facebook Live.
Q, where you at? What is it?
Check out the podcast, themisbelief.podbean.com. Check out the Misbelief YouTube page. Follow all of my amazing friends. Shout out to my producer, Joseph. You got the BOK shirt on, you heard me. Thank you for inviting me, Q. Jae Harmonee and all of these awesome ass people who've been doing it. Thank y'all so much.
You did.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all. Charlita. We see y'all next week.